Whoa, Tenebrio. Big frame 1. What's good? Lord Sentry Gun, how are you? How are you? Yo, what's up, Dillian? I am making some coffee. You know what, Sentry, between you and me, kind of same, except I'm distracted by Street Fighter 6, which I know I should not do. You should not always just be looking at the new shiny thing coming out, but damn. Damn.
Got a high kick, collect in the sect. Show you got the best set. Crystal with blisters all over now. Psycho can, you so keen, need some more candy can. Cold can, Cobra Creek, you got a high kick. Mister the twister, monster with the roller stick. Stick it up or take it up, left beside suitable. Effects have effects, take your bow to the moon. Brainwave, main for Dyke, got a high kick, collect and select. Tell you got the best set. Crystal with blisters all over now. Psycho can, you so keen, need some more.
I really like Street Fighter 5. I think it's safe to say Street Fighter 5 is my favorite Street Fighter game. I think Third Strike will always be my favorite Street Fighter game to watch at the highest level of play, but in terms of actually playing it, I love Street Fighter 5 a lot. Let's turn on the Yonder Strive. Hope everyone's excited for tonight. A lot of new people. You're here early there, Danish. Yeah, Crofts is he's waiting in the wings. I know he's streaming. He asked me to just ping him when I'm going, so I'm gonna do that in like 5. Feel like getting banned, do you? Yeah, feeling cute. IDK might get banned later. Hey, how's it going, Seth? And Lichcraft. What's good, both? Two of you? Real doing good. Go Jackie Nuts. Hope everyone's having a good one. I didn't realize that Sajam wasn't going to be streaming today, so this is now the the Sajam refugee chat. What's good? But I'm doing good. I'm drinking some... I kind of like this coffee. Hold on, let me take another sip. Actually, I like it quite a bit. I would, so on my 3-point coffee scale, I would give this coffee a 3. I would say this coffee is like, I would go back for another mug. But I hope everyone is excited to play some Guilty Gear Strive and watch some good-ass Beginner Cup action. You know what's so funny? Is I feel like, I was just talking about this to somebody, is that I feel like the Beginner Cup strategy, right, of banning the top 3 each week, is like broken in terms of it keeps it so interesting. I think you have like no idea what top 8 is gonna look like any given week, and I think that's very cool and unique. I think that's one of the bigger weaknesses of like weeklies and shit, right? Bracket is gonna finalize in about 14 minutes for the record. You know what? I'm gonna break format a little because it just occurred to me that I did not properly set up the player cams yet. So let me do that. How's it going, everybody? As you can see, I have Rob with me, hanging out in the wing. This. Center this. Oh, he's got a short Twitter handle, don't he? Like that. Looks relatively centered to me, right? If you're a nerd and you're breaking out like the level on me, no, I don't think it's level, but relatively where it should be. All right. If you are new here, if you have any questions about the bracket, ask them now. I will run through general bracket procedure and things to keep in mind when we get into it more. Once I can make sure I have as many people as possible. But if you have any random questions, you can feel free to ask them now. This is kind of what the preamble is usually for. First to 2, not until top 8. It's first to 2 until specifically winners, losers, and grand finals. Everything else is first to 2. Just because it is indeed a Monday night. People got to get up for work the next day. You know, people got to walk their dogs. Dang it, I just remembered I meant to mod my Strive lobby music and I forgot. I think that'll be the project this week. I'll have that done by next Monday. I will have a different Strive lobby music, I swear to God. What do you mean? I've had JMCrofts on before. In terms of co-commentators, I probably commentated with JMCrofts almost more than anybody else. Because we did a beginner cup together, and then we did Evo, and then I was on his stream doing commentary with him. And now I'm doing it again. 24. I'm doing good, Muffler Man. I hope you're doing good. I heard you're underwater with work at the moment. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, we are getting repeats because I'm unironically a little bit out of random guests that I think of to have in. I'm planning to try to open it up in some capacity in terms of, hey, if people want to actually, like, I hesitate to use the word apply because that makes it sound so stuffy, but if you want to ask me to commentate, I'm, like, willing to hear it, if that makes sense. Oh, dude, I should get GC Yoshi. The hard part is he's PST, right? I don't know if the timelines line up. I will definitely ask him, though. I'll reach out. I did ask Marlin Pie for the record, but if you know anything about Marlin Pie, you should know that he works 24 hours a day. It would just be beyond difficult to try to get it to happen. Good old Kyohei. I gotta check, do we still... So last week I raided somebody. I rated a certain person. They stream themselves playing Strive on the internet, and they are a VTuber. Oh my god, they're still in the bracket. Are they gonna be streaming their bracket run? Oh my god. Jin is gaming? Okay, hell yeah. If you're a Jin fan, thank you for being here. Argyle, Arc of Taurus, and Brantagonist. Thank you very much for the big follows. I appreciate it. What's up, Jin? I wish you luck tonight, Jin. Chocolate Beat, thanks for the big follow. Your first tournament? Dude, good luck. I hope you have fun. Don't get too nervous about it. Jin, while I have you, just a random question that occurred to me. If theoretically I wanted to, like, message you in some capacity, is there any way you'd prefer me to do that? Not, like, for tonight. I just mean in general. Should I write a letter and put it in a bottle in the ocean? Twitter. Okay, cool. I will do so. I've got an idea. Pin that in your brain. I'll hit you up about it, but I got an idea. But nothing for right now. For now, you can focus on gaming. These tournaments always start at 4. They start at, I don't know what time 4 is for you. It's gonna start in 8 minutes. And it always starts then. It always starts at 7:30 Eastern. You must forgive me. I am from New Jersey. I only speak in Easter time and pepperoni pizza. I don't understand anything else. Jim, thanks for the big follow. Appreciate it. I'm waiting for the big raid. I can hang out with my face, I guess, for a little bit while we're waiting for Lord Crofts to get in. What's up, everybody? All right, Rob. Let me look through the bracket. Let's see. So, we've got Lord Sig. Can I speak in pineapple pizza? You know, I've never had pineapple pizza. I know for a lot of people that's either going to make me sound disgusting for not immediately being reviled about it, or it's going to make me sound unsophisticated for never trying it. I've just never had it, so I have no opinion. True facts. I've heard pineapple and jalapeno is good. Bro, did I tell you all? Okay. Oh, I didn't update the bracket thing. Thank you very much for that, Sir Samalot. I did not update that. Just change the 24 to a 25 in your browser. You'll get there. It'll be okay. 25. Okay. Real quick. You'll want to hear this story. So, as you may know, I like Wawa because I live in New Jersey, and Wawa's kind of the move, right? And so I ordered some Wawa because there's one not that far from me, and I was like, I just want to get me a big chicken sandwich and a bowl of mac and cheese, right? Life is going to be chilling. They call me back in like an hour, right? They're like, hey, man, we're out of mac and cheese. No, it's okay. The chicken sandwich, though, is on the way. We will be able to be chicken sandwiched up. We'll be able to live and thrive, right? I'm getting really hungry at this point because this has taken like an hour and a half. So it shows up. And I'm like, yes, the Wawa has arrived. The chicken sandwich is here, right? And I rip open the box and I'm like, not what I expected. This is a panini-looking joint. This is not a chicken sandwich. But, you know, maybe they ran out of the other type of bread. It's all good. I'll bite into this panini. Life will be easy. I bite into this panini. And I am hit with unimaginable levels of spice. And I'm like, pretty sure I got like a barbecue chicken as sweet as can be sandwich. And I open this thing up and it is like beef cheesesteak and just a brickload of jalapenos. And I was like so sad. I genuinely don't think I have been that sad about anything in my entire life. This was the worst day I've ever had. So I'm currently grouchy about jalapenos, so don't talk about jalapenos. That is the request. Just don't bring it up. Better Senor Crofts. a message. All right, let's see who's in the bracket. We've got a lot of new people, which is awesome. Crouching Idiot, always a classic, is here. We've got good old Shinonymous, One Ripe Mango, Iffity, Sentry Gun, Jack. Jack is Gold Lewis, right? Maybe? Could be totally wrong about that. Good old Jin. Bridget, yes, you're right. Jack is Bridget. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Hi, Boots. So many new people. It's awesome. I'm so happy to see it. Good old Jaboss. Plays 4th last week, if I remember correctly. GG's. Tizio, Starmute. Envelope. Ed with 5 Ds. Lil Hot Dog? Oh, no. Lil Hot Dog changed their name. I like the old one better, but, you know, I'll deal with Lil Hot Dog. Let me go ahead and make a lobby. Do we seed these brackets? Nope.
Yeah, this is
JMCrofts. Thank you for the big old raid of 1 billion gamers. How's it going, everybody? My name is Solid Bones. I hope all y'all are doing real good. Thank you so much. Again, JMCrofts, he will be joining us on the microphone in just a little bit. But welcome to our weekly beginner Guilty Gear Strive tournament. We will run out of the Say Jam Discord. Let me just send over the code. But I'm going to run through kind of the general bracket rules and all that stuff once we get JMCrofts in here. In case you are maybe new at tournaments, you don't know what's going on, or you just happen to drop in here from a Third Strike stream and you're like, please help, why is there a cute anime boy on my screen? I don't have all the answers for you, but I'll try my best to guide you through it. That is actually the namesake, yes. It's a little known fact. Alrighty. Let's get our old friend JMCrofts on the phone. Yo, is that the man himself, JMCrofts? How you doing?
I'm good. Wait a minute. I have to spectate in Guilty Gear.
I think that's what we did last time. Is this jump
really?
scaring you? Do you not have it installed?
I should have it installed.
So Discord kind of like
update queued. Update queued. Oh no.
We'll see if you can get in and it works and everything's easy peasy. If not, I can try to stream it over Discord. It just has a tendency to explode if I attempt to do that.
Okay, no, don't worry. I'll join.
Cool. You want to throw me your camera?
Steve is installing updates as we speak.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and I should can. There we go.
One of the local meat tuber, fellow meat tuber, JMCrofts. Hold on, you're not on stream just yet. I don't know why it doesn't like you.
That's like the opposite of a VTuber. Is a meat tuber?
Yes.
We live in meat space.
Yes, we live in the meat space. Where is this bad boy? Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually had someone be on commentary with me with a camera. Everybody's just sent me like a picture of like a hot dog and then like.
This is the level of tech that us professional commentators operate on here.
Yeah, I know, right? Us professional Evo grade commentators.
I know, the biggest stage in fighting game esports.
All right, now we're gonna do some cropperoonie.
Oh, now I'm huge.
Hold on. We're figuring it out.
Let's go.
Big Crofts.
My stream now, baby.
How you doing today, dude?
I'm fantastic, man. I've been in that lab. Not in Guilty Gear yet, but
in Third Strike.
Yeah, in Third Strike, man. I'm trying to get good at Third Strike, but it's hard.
It's really hard. I feel like you're whatchamacallit, you got your work cut out for you. Who are you playing? You're playing Ibuki, right?
I am playing Ibuki, and like the thing is, like, I'm trying to get to B rank, which doesn't even sound like that hard. It's like B rank. There's A rank and S rank above B, but like the B rank players are ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like-
no, they're absolutely ridiculous. Yes, JD, I did indeed. I have Jazzy Circuit points. I can redeem them, I think, for a stretchy arm man. But I am ranked on the Jazzy Circuit for Third Strike. I'll have you know.
Whoa. So you must know how to play then.
I only a little bit. I play a scuffed Akuma. I
You have to
got
get,
away
like,
with
top
enough
8
stuff.
to get a point. I don't know how it works.
You had to, so this was just before the pandemic. The way that the Jazzy Circuit worked was that if you placed in top 8 at an official Jazzy Circuit tournament, you got points, and then you were like ranked for the season.
Gotcha.
And then the more points you had, you'd be qualified for like the final thing. So really quick, while Crofts is trying to turn on Strive and figure out how to join a lobby and remember all these things, let me go ahead and say welcome everybody to our weekly Guilty Gear Strive beginner tournament. In case you're new here and you don't know what's going on, you can hit exclamation point bracket in the chat to see what the bracket is. If you are in the bracket, let me briefly explain to you how tonight's going to work out. And a common question we get, because this for a lot of people, this is their first tournament, they ask, is every match streamed? The answer to that question is no, because that would take like 18 hours, and me and JMCrofts have to go to bed at some point. So we stream about 2 matches per winner's round, right? If you go down into losers, just play it straight. You're totally cool to play losers up until top 8. Just keep an eye on the tournament channel in the Sajam Discord. That is what it is run out of. They will be traffic control directing you around as to where you're going. Sigwin is running the background in the Sigwin is running the bracket in the background. Every match is first to 2 up until winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. Those will be first to 3. Now, you all may be wondering, is there a prize on the line? And the answer is yes. As Crofts, you may remember, top 3 is quote-unquote in the money. And the money in this case is that you're banned for life. So, that is what everybody here is fighting for. They're fighting to get graduated, but that does bring up an important point that really quick, we have to have a micro graduation ceremony before we get started, because before the bracket began, we have a ton of new people this week. Sajam made the mistake of saying the word beginner bracket in a YouTube video, so we got like 700 more people signed up this week. But thank you all so much for signing up. However, the following people: Crowbear, who I know is here in chat, Lucky Impling, Breadbert, Fourth Dimensional Gay Space Philosophy, which is a hell of a name, by the way, Winked, and K Rexonaut. You have all been deemed a little bit too good. I was looking over your ELOs. You've all got quite a lot of games under your belt. You're like confidently fighting at kind of the range you're at. I think you're confidently in the intermediate. And in the interest of making sure that there's no sharks in the bracket, you are all getting an early diploma. So you are getting the diploma handed to you and kicked out the door with the big other foot. Thank you so much for entering. I hope you have fun in the open bracket tomorrow night. If you are going to enter that, you totally should. So I think those are the only orders of business. Oh, only other thing I'll mention, because there was a ton of new people this week. Unfortunately, not everybody can get into the match, or not everyone can get into the bracket, right? It's just the way that it goes. There's we unfortunately have to cap it at 64, otherwise the bracket would take forever. If you didn't get in this week, if you got waitlisted and you were not into the cutoff, that means that you gain some karma. We actually keep track of it in a whole database in the background. If you ever get 2 karma points, as in you've been waitlisted twice, you'll get priority for a future bracket. So even if you didn't make it this week, enter it. I'll be posting the new bracket right after we wrap up tonight. So keep an eye out for that if you want to jump in. Usually the bracket fills up within a couple of hours, so you want to get in usually as quickly as you can. Okay, I think that's all the bookkeeping that we have to do.
Nice.
That was a lot of talking. I'm sorry.
I've successfully made it to the spectate queue. I figured it out.
Yeah! Look at you!
We're all
Dude,
good.
you got a hell of a lobby avatar. I'm a fan.
It looks just like me. They don't have beards in this game. At least I couldn't figure out how to set it.
Oh, man. It's just the big heart shirt.
Yeah, that's the type of clothing I wear in real life. I want people to know how they should feel when they see me.
This is, to really quick, everybody, just to do a little bit of the old drip check. You can see here Crofts' drip. Unfortunately, my house, as Romola pointed out, is still an r/male living space. I have not moved anything. There's still boxes everywhere. Don't judge me too harshly on it. I'm sorry.
You got the mattress on the floor, no bed frame.
Yeah, mattress on the floor, no bed frame, and like one of those little wooden fold-out tables with like a monitor on it for playing some Melty Blood. That's the setup.
Men really live like this and think it's okay.
Exactly. Oh man, yeah, Jackie Nuts, you did get banned last week. Great job. I was telling was telling Sajam if he gets time that he should watch that over, just because you know how much Sajam likes to see just a little bit of Gold Lewis supremacy. I think he's the only commentator I've ever had who is okay with Gold Lewis and Backpack. He likes Gold Lewis too. But everybody else is always like, boo, as soon as a Gold Lewis appears on screen.
That character's cheap, man. But I play Axel, so like I have the easiest matchup against Gold Lewis. So for me, it's like, well, that character's fine, and then anyone who plays like a normal character is just like crying.
Yeah, right. It's like at least you have like somewhat of the tools. Although I feel like now Axel cries his eyes out a little bit with how drone works, because I don't know if you've played it after they buffed the drone, because now it's like
drone is really good now. Yeah, my boy Axel just can't catch a break, man. And then I'm debating like when Xrd gets rolled back, it's like, should I play Axel and Xrd, or will that just screw me up? Like I won't be able to switch back and forth. So now I'm debating who I should learn.
Hey, whoever joined my lobby and got on to spectate, get off. that causes weird things to happen. If there's too many people spectating, Guilty Gear Strive doesn't like it.
We're gonna have to ban this guy.
Okay, appreciate you.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if you were trying to play. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, like for those of you who don't know, Guilty Gear Strive is in a much better, like it loads faster and stuff like that, but unfortunately there's still a couple of little lobby quirks that you have to keep in mind, especially when you're streaming it as a tournament. Like if you've ever watched online tournaments, you might wonder, why do they go back to the lobby between every set? Why don't they just set it to rematch? It's because like the game has a big tendency to desync, and then you're stuck doing health bar commentary as commentators, which is never fun, where you're just sitting there like, he sure hit him. There he goes.
Yeah, they still have not fixed the lobby, as it were.
Yeah, still have not fixed the whole thing. They fix it like it's better. It's just not all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we may be having some people joining in the room. We've got BT. We got soccer balls getting thrown around. It's getting rowdy in this house.
The drip on this guy. Oh my god.
I gotta say, he's dressed like like an evil cowboy.
With the microphone out?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think we do have our first match of the night. It's going to be EX Tav, who I believe is a new player going up against BT, and I believe we have seen BT quite a few times over the course of Yonder Beginner Cups. We're getting into it, Crofts. Are you ready?
I'm so hyped, man. Let's go. I'm ready to see some matches. So we got Soul versus Eno.
Soul versus Eno, this is like a boomer matchup. I feel like this is like such a Season 1 matchup. You barely see it anymore.
You're not, what do you mean you're not playing like Happy Chaos or like Kai or like, who are these Season 1 characters?
Oh, apparently we got X-Tav fans in the chat. Oh boy, I'm excited. But yes, BZ has always been repping the Eno as far as I know. Soul at this point, I feel like he's the people's champ character. People just love watching Soul because he's gotten so hobbled over the course of all the patches.
He's trying his best out there, though. Listen, and even though, Soul has lost a lot of tools, he still can just explode. That's something that's never to be underestimated.
Yes, he can still. I love. Okay, immediately both of them representing the 6Ps, getting a little bit of mix. This matchup is really interesting because both of them have very concrete answers to how the other one wants to play neutral, right? Like, Eno can go really low to the ground, and it's like, great, that would be Soul 6S, that one. That'll also beat, like, his 5S, but it'll cold lose to Viper, like that, or a 2K, or a 2D. They've got a lot of very rock, paper, scissors, shoot kind of neutral. Okay, gonna be able to stop the 6P there. Oh!
Nice backdash on the throw. That is gonna kill with the 6H. Okay.
Beautiful stuff. I like the little mix-ups BT's been doing just to kind of like keep the neutral under control. Wow, 2S actually trading. 16 people 6P through fireballs and stuff is always so goofy looking to me.
Yeah, it's definitely like, especially Eno, one of her best tools is the 6P, so something you're always going to have to be aware of. Nice DP.
Yeah, got it. Oh, a wild throw? A wild throw when it wasn't going to kill. I feel like that is like an angel got its wings moment. You almost never see that. Let it rock.
Oh! Huge counter hit.
Yeah, has $100 bucks.
Oh, no! What?
Wait, why did you... I didn't know you could fast RC and the projectiles are still there, but then she gets pushed full screen.
I'm still unclear why the throw didn't connect. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. It's fine.
6P rolled the dice, did X-Tab, just doing the full screen send at 6P. Unfortunately, that is what I was talking about when I was just saying it can be a little rock, paper, scissory. She just happened to stroke at that moment, right? And that's going to beat 6P every day of the week. So BT is going to take that first round. I am shocked that Megalovania didn't hit. It almost looked like they didn't RC it because they were like, yeah, that hit. And then it didn't.
Yeah,
like,
I really thought that was going to hit. So when we saw it didn't go immediately into the cutscene, I was like, huh?
Yeah. That was weird. Might have just been like a frame early, potentially, like on the wake up.
Sure. Yeah, still throw invincible or something. But something that we've seen from X-Tab that I like is those slash DPs. Sometimes you just gotta send it.
Yes.
And what's the worst that's gonna happen to you if Eno baits your slash DP? You know, you're not gonna die or anything. So
yeah, 100%. It always reminds me, Crofts, because people will say like, but she can safe jump it, right? But like, I always say that, like, sometimes you gotta fact check people, right? Especially in a bracket where it's like, okay, whoa, the TK.
Immediately when we say that, you know, the slash DP gets safe jump. But that's
immediately.
Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. With the RC and everything? Oh.
That was a peculiar route. I appreciate the tenacity. Again,
I still don't understand.
I think they have to be early because X-Tab was literally just grabbing. He was throwing.
That happened last time too. It was like throw whip animation. So yeah, I guess maybe a little more of a pause. Wow, the spacing on the stand 8.
Ooh, all the way around.
Oh my gosh, that stroke is really doing wonders here. Do we think maybe X-Tab should just, you know, try to take a more defensive playstyle, wait to steal a turn after a block stroke?
Yeah, I think there's that. I think there's also, like, I don't think we've actually seen a single close slash, right? Like, they've just not been able to get in those positions to really dominate with the soul. Whereas BT has been unlocking this Eno win condition.
Oh!
I respect it. I respect it immensely.
Sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta send it. But was not the right choice in that situation.
Unfortunately, it did get them killed, but I'll be honest, they were down so much life. They were down so many resources. But I think, like, for Soul Eno, right, like, what does the win condition for Soul looks like, right? It's neutral ended, and then you kill her, right? Like, you hit her on wake up with something, and she just explodinates. And I think that what we didn't see is we didn't really get to see him in that position to really run that, like, normal throw, which is important because Soul gets kind of scuffed okie after wild throw, as funny as it is. Like, going for, like, normal throw pressure, keeping her in the corner, doing the the close slashes and stuff, and the far slashes to just kind of keep her locked down. And, like, we saw a couple of 5Ks Fat Cat, but they were kind of at, like, peculiar times, I think, where it was a little less of the defensive call. I think, like, a lot of this is just Eno matchup familiarity, right? She's a weird character, despite people being like, I think Eno is mid-streamer. He should just try to kill her. Like, it takes a lot of knowing around what her weirdo options are and stuff.
Yeah, there are some other good pokes in that matchup. Like 2S, I feel like for Soul is really good against Eno because sometimes you just, like, catch her going for stroke or going for a 2S of her own and stuff like that. So there are other neutral options available as well.
There's a bunch of weird neutral options. I know if you're looking for resources on it, Sajam has made a lot of videos on it that are a little older because this is back when he played like 1.0 Soul, but I think a lot of it is still relatively true. Next up, we're going to be having Quincy going up against the Cookie Ninja playing Nagoriyuki.
Ladies, it's big boy season. We got Potemkin out here. Let's go.
Oh, sorry. Was Crofts quiet? Crofts, say hello.
Hello.
Is that better? Sorry about that.
They don't want to hear me anyway. Just mute me. Just let me talk into the void.
Just get a boomer coming in here talking about some Bookie and Dirt Track or something.
It's funny because, like, I'm always like, oh yeah, like, I'm the old guy and then Bones is like the young guy, but I think our age is closer than I thought for a while.
No,
Everyone always makes fun of how you look young. But
it's a common thing, but oh no, that defensive throw could be disastrous. You're going to be stuck in the corner here. Cookie Ninja still got quite a lot of blood to spend. That was super risky. You could have just busted him.
Ooh, baited? Oh, let's go with the Potemkin Buster punish.
Kyuji, I feel like Cookie Ninja just overextended a little bit with the slash, and it just got him destroyed.
Oh, bad decision. Oh my gosh, building up a large amount of blood there, but maybe
is he gonna pop?
No, not quite.
Almost.
Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, don't prove me wrong here. But yeah, so now the advantageous thing about having all this blood is, you know, you can keep Potemkin zoned out maybe a little bit better, but that's not how it's playing out right now. Cookie Ninja has kind of been on the back foot until this moment where he goes into Blood Rage.
Yeah, he's in big blood rage here, bleeding out.
Good?
Oh! Wait, no, Super! Oh, he couldn't even put the mask on. He actually was so dead there if he did mask on.
It was just a little bit too late for Super. No.
That's so funny. I wonder if there was some reality where he could have mashed out Super fast enough there.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he was looking for it, but just like Nago had already gone into the end of rage animation. But regardless,
that was so unfortunate. I mean, like, I respect it. Like, there's a... I don't mean to just keep saying I respect it, but, like, in terms of Nagoriyuki, he's a character where you do have to kind of lose your mind and just be able to spend blood sometimes. You cannot always just be playing the very slow and steady Nago. But I think in those two situations, there was just, like, a little bit of overextension from Cookie Ninja. They left themselves a little too unsafe against Potemkin. And despite what people will say about Pot, if you get hit with a Pot Buster, the matchup is looking real good all of a sudden. It's very spooky.
Yeah, Potemkin, he's like... He's having a bad time until he's not, and then it's just it's curtains. And you know, I respect the choice of Wake Up Super in the last game because you do just have to do that as Nago sometimes. Like, so, you know, it's your only real reversal. Like, you have to, you know, demonstrate the threat of it. But Quincy was playing pretty safe there, pretty willing to bait out the mistakes. So Cookie Ninja is definitely going to have to adapt to that playstyle.
Cookie Ninja tried to full send and get a good old gold burst for himself, but not much for it. Dude, why he didn't get hit by any of that sword? He was just like Mario jumping around. He was platforming off the Nagoriyuki's sword.
Yeah, it looks like Cookie Ninja going to super jump a lot here as sort of a shortcut to neutral.
Yeah, trying to input some action replay codes to get around some of this neutral. It's a little gross.
Oh my god, the Mega Fist though.
Oh! Nice. RC. Okay. Gonna take the wall break. This is really useful for Cookie Ninja. They're gonna have so much more meter than Quincy in just a little bit. Got to expect it. The Beyblade a little bit Faruni, but doesn't matter. No, it didn't RC. Wait a minute. You left Potemkin alive. Wait a minute. You left Potemkin alive. You got to be super RC.
Like that was also a very risky decision to go for the forward Fukio there as well. I'm not sure about that. Put himself in the corner, and now Raw Super. Just kidding. Just kidding. I believed that super was gonna hit for a second there.
Nagoriyuki DP is a really good round start, JMCrofts.
I'm starting to understand.
Ooh, gets a clean hit there. That's gonna be into the slide head. Oh. Dead? I don't know if they're gonna get burst in time.
Oh, they are gonna get burst, but it's not gonna matter.
Worst case scenario, you now spent burst and completely whiffed it, so you got none coming into the last round.
Okay, but we got the SSS knockdown. I like the Fukio back. Force Potemkin to try to come at you.
Yeah, and I think Quincy has very much adapted a defensive stance, so like trying to force movement out of them is a good endeavor, right?
Yeah. Oh no! Okay, you can get away.
I'm surprised Cookie Ninja respected. Or sorry, Quincy respected.
Whoa, another raw super here is going to connect. Oh, and you got the far hit. No animation.
The funny far hit where people are like, oh, that sucks. He didn't get the animation, and then he still gets a huge combo off it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're just sweeping? All right. It's going to be 1-1. A little bit of spaghetti that round, but...
A little bit of spaghetti, but I liked exactly what you had pointed out, which is like make Pot come to you a little bit, right? And just be ready with like the defensive intercepts, because trying to run into him is a recipe for disaster, right? Like it is that's just when you get eaten up.
Yeah, it's definitely like a tough balancing act. I think in any fighting game, if it's like, okay, they're a grappler and I'm a character who, you know, doesn't have a projectile or like any way to like keep the grappler far away, I feel like those matchups can be really hard because it's just like, what do I do? I feel like if I go for anything, I'm putting myself at risk of getting thrown. So, you know, Cookie Ninja's trying to find that balance of like poking, taking the offense when you have a good opportunity, but not just going all out and putting yourself too much at risk in these matchups where something bad can happen off of one hit.
Yeah, I do like that burst, though, because it's relatively early in the round, and you have a lot more opportunity here to build that burst back a little bit, and it really, like, denied Quincy the Giga Oki, but actually backdashed through the last hit. That was actually sick. PR seeded in order to get the clean punish there with the buster. Dude, that was gnarly.
Oh my god. Okay, finally the blood goes off. If you miss... Oh!
Ow.
The raw super going through. Let's go.
Oh. You need a little bit more. What? Did Cookie Ninja do reversal DP?
Yeah, it was either that or reversal spinner, maybe? I'm not sure, to try to avoid a grab.
Whatever it was brave.
Oh, speaking of spinners. Okay. Yeah, Cookie Ninja is doing a relatively good job of managing blood, but it's one of those things where, like, definitely the more stressful the match, I feel like, as a Nago player, the more likely you are to, like, make that critical mistake and enter blood rage, but the wall break here is big.
The wall break is big. I wonder if there's a... Oh, missed the buster. That would have worked, too. That's... If you're a pot player in the chat, please press F. You felt that in your bones.
Okay, another reversal super. I mean, you really have to present that threat. You can't just let pot keep mixing you up every time you wake up.
Yeah, no, you got to present it. This is going to let Cookie Ninja... You've got so much blood. I feel like the play at this point is like Fukyo Beyblade, Fukyo Beyblade. Yeah, exactly right.
A very unexpected forward Fukyo there, and definitely Quincy not expecting it either.
And we're down with a double Luigi situation. It is 1-1 last round, and Cookie Ninja's about to get their own burst back, so resource is going to be relatively simple. Okay, first big anti-air we've seen from Quincy, and I feel like if you're Cookie Ninja, that's a little spooky to see come out at the very end here, because it's like, oh boy, do I adapt? Do I stop jumping? Let's see.
Yeah, we've definitely seen Cookie Ninja, the super jump is one of the go-to options, so if Quincy is actually looking for it, has an answer for it,
Cookie Ninja's jumping back like an Axel player. I'm like surprised. You've never seen a Goriyuki's poke like that.
My brother, my man. Okay, the block in the corner though.
That's
that
a
means
punish.
You're getting thrown.
You're dead. Oh, the burst actually connected.
The burst worked.
The super? Is this gonna kill? Oh my god, he's dead.
All right, that was some of the most alpha Chad behavior I've ever seen. So it was like blood rage on block, and then you burst, and then you do raw super, and it just goes through. That was genius.
It is. It really is like the Chad meme of like, I can't block a single other move. This is super.
Just
cool.
YOLO. Just press. Just press super. That's all you need.
Dude,
Let's go.
That was amazing. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Cookie Ninja, if I have the read right, like finish that match and it's just like like that was where their nerves, I feel like, were so frayed at the end there.
Yeah, it's definitely like as the match gets on, when it's really tight like that, when it's really close, like you gotta find new stuff. You gotta find some crazy options, because what the opponent doesn't expect is really what is going to help you win that. And I think that's what happened. I didn't expect that. Did you expect that?
I did not expect that at all. Just some things I want to call out for Cookie Ninja specifically that popped in my mind is someone mentioned in chat, I don't think we saw a single Nagoriyuki bite, right? And like that is a good option. That is like, if that hits, it could be the end of the round, right? Like, and so I think incorporating that is really important for just trying to like assert your pressure, because then that's what lets you start just doing like the really mean Nagoriyuki just close slash pressure, right? Because now they're scared of getting bit. They're kind of like trying to score him out. You peg him with a close slash, dead, right? So bites, something to consider, something to keep in mind. And then for our lovely Potemkin, I think we only really saw one Garuda, right? Like Garudas are critical for like when you have the opportunity to get it, which you should be always scouting those opportunities to really start doing the good old Garuda into Garuda. Like that's when you can really start asserting yourself. It's hard to overstate how much power that can be. Also, I think we saw a little bit too many forward Mega Fists, especially against a Nagoriyuki that was kind of acting like a frog a little bit. Like, that boy was hopping. And, like, It does lose to that cold. Something to consider.
And I think Nagoriyuki has an easy punish on block Mega Fist as well with 5k.
Yeah, he totally does. I think 5k 2D into whatever. Life.
Kind of a scary move against him in that respect as well.
Next up, we're going to be having Parmesan Linguini, which is a phenomenal name. Big fan. Going up against Noray. We have seen Noray in several brackets. I believe Parmesan Linguini is a new gamer. So we will see how they do in this beginner bracket. I feel like any new entrant... Are they a Jacko player? Oh, no, Noray is a Jacko player. Right. Noray is going to be the Jacko player. Parmesan... Yeah. Nobody named Parmesan Linguini is playing Jacko. They're playing Anji. 100%.
Have you seen Parmesan Linguini's in-game name?
No, I didn't. Is it something not safe for Twitch?
No, it's safe for Twitch, but
Okay.
it's pretty funny. I won't spoil it. The name's making me hungry though, man. I haven't eaten since like 10 a.m. I'm gonna have
Damn
to
it.
have good
I
dinner
felt
after
bad when you were like, I'm going to roll over a bit. Johnny Spins.
It's Johnny Spins. Let's go.
This boy out here spinning. I felt bad making you roll straight in from your other stream. I was like, do you want to like...
Nah. Nah. We ball. Let's go.
Nah, I exist to yell about fighting games.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, this is my job. Is to occupy the internet. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
All right, we are
Parmesan
seeing
Linguini.
some Jacko. I love to see Jacko, man. Even though this character's a little cheap, a little annoying, I do enjoy watching a good Jacko.
Dude, I think...
Oh no, we got sad music. Oh no.
We got the sad music. I mean, I feel like the sad music is like all the Jacko players being like, she mid for real, for real. They put on the sad music. You know what I mean? But no, Noray has been entering week over week. We do have several really strong Jackos in the Sajam Discord, so wondering if Noray has been getting maybe a little bit of like off-camera teaching, maybe from some of the senseis that exist. But spinning through the kid, which is interesting. The kid is a projectile, so it doesn't make Jacko stop. Like she's just kind of like still moving, so it could be a little risky. But oh my God, you are just hitting buttons, Linguini.
Yeah. Oh, with the side switch, this is a huge change of momentum for the match, but that was a little bit of awkward Oki there. Gave Noray a chance to get away and set up this wall of boys. Oh.
Got the big counter hit. Oh my God, that was actually still a punish on that Jacko 6P. YRC just to try to get this little bit. Oh, YRC right back at you. This is like, no! A little too aggressive on the YRCs, y'all.
I always say that YRC, like when you do YRC, you like remind your opponent, like, oh yeah, YRC is like a pretty good option. Maybe I should do it. That,
Yeah,
like,
right?
always
It's
happens.
like, it's just like when you land a DP and the other person's like, I can
Yeah.
DP.
Or like, yeah, you do like wake up Ultra and it's like, wait a minute, now I have Ultra.
Ooh, okay. Getting a little bit of the kid pressure going. And then you clash and actually manage to get a Fujin out? This guy at Barre is like no other.
No kidding, and that was pretty good for Johnny Spins here because now, you know, the risk gauge, dying down, you got out of the corner. Uh-oh.
I love that simple kid pressure from Noray, right? Like if you find the opening, pulling him out, jump over. It's a quick and easy mix. You get a combo on hit. It's like that's like the very simple like bread and butter Jacko stuff and get you through a bracket. But this is gonna be a big ol' RC and yeeting over to the corner. I do believe Jacko is still living. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, not with the wall break. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I regret to inform you that Johnny Spins has combos.
I feel like those were some crazy rounds of just like Jacko just running wild, like doing these, you know, 20-second block strings with the little guys, and then Anji gets like 2 counter hits and takes the round.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Anji players always say Anji lacks many things, but damage is not really one of them. Like he really
If you get a counter hit
hurts.
close slash, like it's party time with that.
Yeah, it's not just close slash, it's also like a surprising amount of corner carry too. Like he can really, especially with $50, like if he tags you mid-screen with something, you are probably going through that damn wall, right? It's like on the morality spectrum where like Happy Chaos is one end where it's like a 2K from the other corner wall breaks. Not quite there, but he can do it from pretty far.
Oh yeah, the frame trap with the Jacko kick. I'm just making up names for moves. I don't know any canonical move names like in any game. You know, maybe that's like a skill that a knowledge base I should have if I'm trying to be a commentator. But yeah, I don't know any actual move names. So
Just do what I do and make up names and hope that other people find them relatively funny and that they keep using them.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You know, a Jacko kick, how about we improve that slightly? We can call it the Spooky Scary Skeletons kick. Easy.
Okay. Okay.
Rolls right off the tongue. It's 19 syllables. But like you were saying before, right? Jacko is running wild, right? Noray is getting to do the things, but it's like, can they convert it into the W is the question.
Yeah, we got the install running as well to give you a bunch more meter. But yeah, I mean, one hit and already this is into the danger zone for both players. Gets the throw. And the setup with the little guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was a
indeed.
simple setup too. It was just the kid punches here.
Yeah, it's just a
kills him.
meaty. It's just a meaty, but you know, you see Jacko there, like not, you know, you're like, she's not close enough to actually hit me with anything. But
Phenomenal block
Nice.
there from Parmesan Linguini. I wonder if you're Noray, if that's when you're just like, oh, he doesn't know I can cross up there, does he? It doesn't.
Does he
You just
know?
start doing it.
all right, Fujin time. catches with the low.
Ooh, a little bit of a drop-a-rooney. Wow, what a mash! I'm telling Parmesan, I think they fought a Jacko once or twice. They have like a pretty good understanding, I think, of when you want to hit buttons against her.
Oh my gosh, it hits so high, but no combo. Right, we got the sandwich going.
Oh, the falling down into the kid. Okay, but the YRC, that was such a smart YRC.
Oh, the purple combo.
That jailed into a low, and then they did an overhead anyway.
I mean, you gotta go for the reset to clutch out the kills. Alright, we're getting the minion. Oh, the minion block actually worked too, calling out the attempt to 2P.
Yeah, I like them going for that, the minion blocks. I mean, once you sniff out that somebody's trying to mash a little bit too much on your kids, I mean, getting, like, sticking your hand into a minion that's blocking is horrendous. It's like getting hit by a Garuda from, like, full screen.
Yes. Big counter hit, force the burst here is Noray. Oh, kick him.
Punting.
The boys are out. The boys are back in town.
Oh, unfortunately, I think that was like her JH. It didn't quite reach there. That could have been the kill, but the 2S definitely reaches. Noray has gotten 2 hits and was just unable to convert into the kill. What's it going to be? Trying to get a mix-up. Oh, no, the kid. He was still spinning.
Oh, now you're up against the wall. Are we going to be able to get the wall splat here? Yeah.
Oh, my.
No way.
Dude. Parmesan Linguini is clean. These clutch combos, they had a couple of drops, but like when it's mattered, they have just killed them. Holy free holies.
That combo was ridiculous and the perfect amount of damage on the wall break. Very well played. Parmesan Linguini. Mamma mia.
Very well played. This is not al dente.
Oh my God. Whew.
Holy smokes, dude. That was hella good. I tell you, the Anji players in here, they're always eating. I feel like they always get good Anji footage. For some reason, we've just got an Anji infestation. And I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm glad that somebody's happy about it.
We're going to have to get the exterminators up in there because it's not tenable. If you got the Anji infestation, that's no good.
It is not, unfortunately. But speaking of not tenable, next up we've got the mighty Mealworm. We may really have to get some fumigators in here. We've got problems. Going up against Baked Potato. What is like the percentage of people who play in Beginner Cup who are named after food?
I don't know. I mean, they heard like JM hasn't eaten. Let's mess with him.
Damn, I don't know why, but I feel like just having some Parmesan Linguini with a potato, you know? Like
a potato on the side. Yeah, carbs on carbs.
Yeah, I carb every day. Apparently there's Jaboss fans in the chat. I don't think Jaboss is stepping up right now unless they are somebody there, but Potato is coming in with the good old Kyle Kisuke. Mighty Mealworm representing the Gold Lewis. So Gold Lewis,
our favorite character.
Yes, absolutely. Our favorite character as spectators. Everybody who plays is like, please, for the love of God, help. But Gold Lewis is definitely one of those characters who, at a beginner level, it can be really tricky because executionally, when you're going for like behemoths and stuff, any messed up behemoth is a disaster, right? You do not want to be getting stuff like Gold Lewis 2H accidentally in a block string. Oh my God, though. That was already so much damage. The JD.
They are immediately going for these Gold Lewis overheads in this behemoth typhoon.
Ooh, the big overhead from downtown. You barre too. That was a messed up vapor thrust. Do not lie to me. Look at me in the eyes.
God. The drone is controlling space, but now Kai has the corner. Wait, this could be huge. No super available for Mighty Mealworm to try to get out.
Gonna be able to RC. I think he's living, though. Gold Lewis is a bulky boy. Vapor thrust? Yeah, still barely alive.
Break, no kill. Ooh, I love the RC there to immediately close the gap, and now this is a dangerous situation.
Dude, I kind of love how Potato tried to just squirm away from that a little bit. Oh, and it didn't matter. Covering the drone. You saw CSE just get obliterated. That first round was a scramble, dude.
Those drones held it down. I feel like 2 drones basically decided the entire outcome of that match.
Ooh, okay. No, dude, the Abare JD. Everyone expects it. The 2H, unfortunately, not reaching there, so wasn't able to get the big behemoth. That was a sicko mode run-up throw. I know Kai players are built different, but holy crap, dude.
A Kai player running up for throw? I've never seen that before, but, you know, there's always new tech discovered in these cups.
Interesting that they're going for JD there instead of air throw. Wonder why. Oh, speaking of JDs, Gold Lewis, you know, kind of got a good
Lewis,
one.
JD.
Help
Here
its
comes
drone.
the drone, man. Trying to phase through the drone, but still had to block a hit of it, but
That,
not
like,
gonna matter.
That, like, almost worked. He, like, almost just phased straight through the drone. That was kind of nasty, dude.
Nice use of that far slash from Gold Lewis as well. Great normal. Oh, you can see just the tip of it, man. Look, it's holding things down in a big way. Throwing out that drone. That drone has been the decider, man. With the RC to kill. Oh, my God.
I think that 2H missed, didn't it? I think Kai just, like,
did.
he just wall splatted anyway. He was like...
Yeah, no, he was going to get wall splatted either way. And then the whiff 2H for swag.
he was just
5H
like,
to
your
close
luggage,
out.
sir.
All according to plan, bro. The drone. Literally, it was like 3 drones won 2 rounds. Can you believe that?
So funny, man. Is that a Vine Sauce emote? Those are a couple of Vine Sauce emotes. That's the first time I've ever seen those in this chat. Congratulations. That's the first. I saw that in my corner of my eye. I was like, wait a minute.
All right, into game 2 here. The mighty Mealworm. Putting on a show with this Gold Lewis, but yeah, there's that far heavy slash from Kai.
I would love to see from Potato just something to consider. We're seeing a lot of, like, the meaty is like 5K into like something like 6P direct land, right? Pressure over. I think that's when they start respecting the 5K and they just expect that sequence. That's when you start doing the mean stuff, right? Like you do 5K, dash up, close slash, right? Or just something weirdo things to like keep the pressure going. But despite, you know, all the words that I'm saying, who cares? Just throw them 19 times.
Yeah. Throw is a mix-up after all.
Oh my god, help. Dude, Mealworm can't block a single thing. No way. No way you make this comeback. Okay.
I was starting to believe because I saw the meter. I was like, that's full drone meter right there, Bones. It could happen.
Gold Lewis can always make it happen. You are always one bad read away from being actually just instantly dead.
What's the official name of the meter again? I remember it's something ridiculous.
Oh, the
It's
security
like the
gate.
patriotism meter or something? What's
It's
it
a
called?
security level.
Oh, the security level. You're right.
We're in security level Black Watch Plaid. That's a Harvey Birdman reference. Did anybody get that?
Oh, the DP!
Oh my god, that burst was so delayed. That was actually a really well delayed burst. I like that a lot. But you saw there, actually, the drone got completely stuffed by CSE.
Worst possible situation, losing the meter. Oh my god, the jump D connects.
Oh no, got the slumpy man from downtown. That's always the worst.
The jump D.
Nice!
Oh my god, got killed.
The completion.
Oh my god. Gold Lewis is a pretty funny character, man.
He's very funny to watch. Oh my god, you got an anti-air 2H, you're sick.
Yeah, I feel like Potato on these block strings, I think we can stand to see like more of a stagger. I feel like Mighty Mealworm is a little too familiar with the timing and is not quite fighting on these like 2D, 2S, 2H attempts.
I love Potato, though, actually. Oh, the 6H should kill! Nice! Potato's on the board. That was a perfect combo route decision. The thing I like for Potato a lot is that what you see a lot from Kai players is they, like, push their luck a little bit too much with stun dippers with 50 meter behind it, where they start gambling, right? Where they're just like, I'm going to RC the second hit, and they get interrupted in between, or it doesn't combo. Like, they're just kind of going, using it as that Abare, just 5-frame, haha, hit low, buddy, from downtown. Like, and then immediately RCing it, getting the combos and conversions on hit. I think that's really gotten them far.
Yeah, for sure. And the other nice thing is that when you present that threat of stun dipper, like the opponent's like, okay, I should probably be like down backing, you know, just in case. And that gives you the opportunity for those big run up throws and other such pressure resets as well.
Ow, just ran into the loving embrace of the close slash there. Okay, you clash canceled it into gold burst? Are you a madman?
Oh my god, this is going to be huge. Whoa, burst bait.
Yeah, it was Big Chill and sniffing out that burst.
Why? Bounced too far.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Kai comeback. Everyone loves seeing a good old Kai comeback that take about 20 years. Oh, that's a punish again. The 2H is so unfortunate. Not quite a wall snap yet. CSC gonna be able to. Oh, the trade combos! We got trade combos, dude! Oh my god, you did it!
Yo, the comeback!
Baked potato!
I know that potato just cooked right now.
All right, Mighty Mealworm now down to last. But I say that as soon as they land this. Dude, did you just do an empty jump other side low as Gold, Lewis?
Listen, if it works, it works. Okay, thrown into the corner. Yeah, just bursting to try to get out of the corner situation, setting up the drone.
I'm shocked Mighty Mealworm had another burst. It felt like 3 seconds ago they did that Clash Cancel Gold burst. Able to get the party started, though, with the good old stun dip. Those stun dippers have definitely been eating Mealworm out alive a little bit. OTG would not kill there. CSE, help, I'm getting pressured. Oh!
Another overhead. Potato's going to take it?
Potato is going to take it 2-1. Oh, my goodness. Baked Potato looking so strong. Like, I feel like they really started to get a feel for, like, a lot of fighting games is just abusing your strong thing, right? And it's hard to emphasize that Kai Stun Dipper is one of the strongest things in the game with 50 meter. It really defines how you have to play neutral. So, I mean, being forced to deal with that is really tough. Like, you could see that they were trying to deal with the Stun Dipper and it just wasn't working. They kept getting hit by it and getting meaningful conversions. So, I mean, really, really well played. Unfortunately, like I was saying, Gold Lewis is tricky, and Jackie pointed it out. It's definitely tricky to learn because if you get an accidental 2H, that could be like the round. And it was in a couple situations.
Yeah.
They meant to do like slash into Behemoth. Instead, they got slash into 2H, got punished by Stun Dipper, and died, right? And it's like, well.
Yeah, nightmare scenario.
Absolute nightmare scenario. But good stuff to both players, and good old Potato is going to be moving on there. Really quick, let's look at who, unfortunately, has already been knocked out. Craptastrophe has been already knocked out of tonight's bracket, as has, oh no, our lovely T.O. Sigwin, unfortunately, has already been knocked out of the bracket. Whoever knocks Sigwin out, you're DQ'd, but thanks for playing. Who else here? BT is still moving on. They are not knocked out. Yeah, Cross-Eyed has been knocked out. Thank you very much for playing. Good old Stinky Steve has been knocked out. One Unright Mango has been knocked out. And Jin Kitsu, our VTuber who had joined the bracket tonight, has also unfortunately been knocked out. They did say this was their first tournament, so I mean, you know, thank you very much for playing. I think you didn't go 0-2 though. No, you took a life, so you get to.
Right, there you go. That's worth.
You get to hold on to that. I hope you had fun.
So are we saying that now it's only meat competitors left? The one VTuber's gone.
I don't know if there's any other VTubers in bracket. Let me know if anybody.
There could be secret ones, surreptitious ones, not even streaming. You just never know. The person on the other side could be a cartoon character.
True. You know, you never.
They're not even live. Like just got the OBS window open for themselves.
Apparently, Jabon is cooking, moving through the bracket with the big old Testament mirror.
The Jabon fans in the chat, they're holding it down, man.
Jabon fans are big chillin'. Levin Time is also big chillin' up in winners. Crouching Idiot is in winners side, as is Jaboss, as is High Boots. A lot of classic players. High Boots Potemkin slowly moving through the bracket. They've been grinding week after week. I would love to see them do better and better. Yes, welcome to the Flesh Tuber meta. You imagine streaming with your face?
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Did I tell you that I got recognized for the first time ever, like, not at a tournament?
No way, you did?
It was at the grocery store.
Dude, word.
It was super weird. I mean, the guy was very, very nice. He was like, hey, like, just wanted to say, I watch your YouTube videos. I was like, wow, thank you, bro. But now it's awkward because I've gone back and seen the guy there. And I'm like, should I, like, talk to this guy? Or, like, if I just, like, nod, like... You know, is that enough? Like, I'm unclear. What's the code of conduct? Like, I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet.
I would just say hi. I actually, believe it or not, I've gotten recognized. I was my last job that I had, we were doing like employee training stuff leading up, and we kind of had like little cohorts. And some of my cohort was like, "Your voice is mad familiar," and I was like, "No. Is it?" And he was like, "Do you do music?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Do you play fighting games?" And I was like, yeah. And he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I know who you are." And I was like,
that's crazy.
That's weird. Like,
famous bones right here. Let's go.
I know, right? Making moves out here. But no, next up is going to be High Boots and GG's, which should be very interesting. These are two people who I believe have played on stream several times. They are not unfamiliar to it, but we will see. We will see how the cards fall tonight. Good old Potemkin in the beginner bracket. You know, everyone loves to see it. You know what's funny is it's so different than, like, Pot in this game. I think Pot in this game is, I would say, less high-powered in general than his plus R counterpart, which is just so silly. And I remember when we did beginner tournaments for plus R, we had a lot of Potemkins, and it was just like, if you don't know that matchup, you just instantaneously die, right? Like, you get slide-headed, which, those of you who don't know, like, you're like, oh, what's the problem? Block slide head, and it's not blockable. It's you'd fall over, and you don't.
Yeah, but then, you know, Potemkin and Xrd is kind of whack. So.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, 100%. Did you know, this is a little known fact, I don't know how much of an Accent Core gamer you were, but Potemkin was always known to be one of the strongest characters in Accent Core, and one of the biggest reasons is that he could combo off Slide Head, right? So it was this unblockable full-screen move that knocked you down, and then he'd hammer fall in and do 50% to you. And you went, ow. And then
so then you had to like Hammerfall RC or something? Like, how does he combo off it?
You get a Hammerfall in and FRC it, and then he's just right there. And you are you're not in OTG state. You are in a launched state for the entire time that you're on the ground from Slide Head. It's a disaster.
That's pretty funny. Well, you know, give him that in this. That'll be fair, right?
That'll equalize it. This is going to be High Boots versus GG's. Please never let Potemkin be that top tier again. We don't ever need it. Chip versus Pot. This is always a classic matchup where it's just like, haha, don't get hit, forehead.
Yeah, it's always like really tragic when you see Chip get Potemkin bustered, but until that moment happens, this could be kind of unpleasant for Potemkin.
It's going to be really unpleasant, right? It's tough to, but this, okay, just like that, right? That was a 5P into a close slash, and it did 20%.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed, like, the really good Potemkin players are really good at using those punch normals, like these 2P and 5P. They have, you know, more useful hitboxes than you might expect.
That Sakugan was suicidal, dude. That is crazy. I cannot believe you Sakugan'd at a Potemkin in the corner. Like, you are begging to get thrown and destroyed.
Oh,
he died. I thought that would be a throw into an OTG. He just died.
Oh my god! Ah!
Ow.
I mean, guys, it's guts, right? It's guts.
It's
all the
okay.
life bars at the bottom.
It's one of those things where you go, it's okay, it's just guts.
Like, exactly. Oh, very nice. Using the frame advantage on the block anti-air grab.
Ooh, big wire seat. Oh.
Oh, no. Ah!
It's okay, bro. He's got guts.
It's just all the health is at the bottom, guys. It's gut.
I didn't even see like a frame of the outro. That just went back to the lobby.
No, that was frame one. Get me out of here. Get this off my screen. Oh my god.
We are in, I believe we're in winners round 3 right now in the bracket.
We're cooking. We're zooming through.
We're getting on through. Unfortunately, it's a lot of people, so we got to schmooze a little bit.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, there was, for the record, tonight we had, what was the number I tweeted out? We had the big, sorry, let me just double check to make sure I'm not lying. 132 people signed up tonight, which is insane. But, okay, like you were saying, right?
Going for the overhead Rekka, a little bit of a risky maneuver maybe for Chip.
Oh, but it's working, you know? If it ain't broke, you know? But I respect this. I respect this because I always say this on commentary. When you play Chip, you have to play like you're going to die, right? Instantly. So, like, if you're playing at full health versus if you're playing at no health, you have to play exactly the same. Because what difference does it really make?
Yeah, Boots just, you know, this is what you expect, right? Like, this neutral for Potemkin can be so hard. I like the double backdash, but
if it was only the single backdash, I think you got to gotten a punish, though. I think the double may have been a little aggressive. Got him.
Oh, no.
He's dead if he doesn't burst. You could have RC'd that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Garuda impact. Well, it doesn't matter how bad the neutral is if you just land Potemkin Buster.
That's all you got to do. I'm surprised GG's respected that Buster. I feel like GG's has been busted so many times that at this point I'm holding up on the controller, right? Like,
but I mean, look at what's happening with these Garudas. Like 70% damage just from blocked Garudas and a sweep.
Yeah, no, absolutely insane. GG's, that is pot buster range. Anything here could easily just get them killed. So it's like, if you're high boots here, you've kind of got like a supervillain smile on your face because you're just like, I don't have to work very hard to kill you.
Oh, that's the big counter hit. No burst available for boots.
Didn't go for the Zoop Zoops. I think they could have there, and that could have done a lot. I'm telling you, that's so scary to Sakugan in Pot's face like that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he keeps doing it! Nice!
The wall break is gonna kill, okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
They did not get the burst there until they were actually stuck on the wall, so they couldn't use it. GG's is going to be able to tie it up. That is good bravery. Like, it is good bravery to actually still be able to pressure Pot, knowing that, like, hey, if he touches me, I was going to die, right? So, I mean, good old GG's is going to be able to tie it up. We will see what's going to happen. So, like, this matchup, like you were saying, right, and it's kind of how it's playing out. It's like Chip is really annoying, and you can grind down Potemkin, and it's like, don't be wrong. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's what we were saying earlier, too, where it's like, I just find these matchups very hard to approach. Like, what's your plan as Chip? Like, you pretty much just have to go for it, I think. You just have to mix. Like, you have to, be scared of Pot Buster. Like, don't put yourself too much in this situation to get thrown. But at the end of the day, you can't be too afraid to mix, because that's what this character does.
Yeah. No, you can't be too afraid. You have to be able to be in there.
Look at this!
Dude, like it's season 1?
My man's cooking. Wall break, okay.
Oh no, High Boots looking a little overwhelmed because they've got to make some semblance of an adjustment. They tried to walk forward there at round start, got instantly slapped. That should be kill. Nice.
Yeah, wow. Was that a near perfect? Boots is going to have to polish off those boots and see if he can get in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Apply a little bit of the old spit shine to him. We'll see. The chips are down.
Oh!
The chips are up.
That's so much damage. Oh my god.
Ow. Bro, just getting hit by Far Slash is like ouchies.
Alright, corner situation here.
The Bonsai connects. Yeah, GG's has been doing a really good job incorporating. I think it hasn't been blocked very much, if at all. But High Boots has got $50, but we see maybe a mirror come out. I saw a little bit of... That was an HPV. 100%.
Yeah, the buffer was in play. Oh, good block.
Still just blocking it out. How are you going to spend this 50 meter? This could be the last 50 meter you get. Be a YRC or something.
Chip is dancing on him.
Oh, there it is, but he actually, that's so unfortunate. That's exactly what you want to avoid. GG's getting popped away. GG's is bullying. They are bullying.
That is like, I think we've all been there where Chip is just like dancing on your grave. He's just like twerking on you. It's so brutal. He's so fast. How do you catch this little fly?
He's so fast, dude. I could be horrendously mistaken. If you're a pot player in the chat, yell at me if I'm totally wrong. I'm pretty sure ever since the Season 1 patch, I think Pot 6P will explodinate Chip for going for Sakugan. Am I horribly mistaken about that? Like, I think that is the counterplay, is you just 6P him. I don't think it's like, so for, whatchamacallit, for good old High Boots there, like if a Chip is trying to twerk on you like that, you got to represent it, right? Because it won't even necessarily lose to other stuff that he does, right? If he does Sakugan and tries to do like 5S, there's like a big gap there if you blocked it. I don't think Sakugan is that plus on block anymore. It's like super low block stun. So you can probably just like 6 PM there. So like if you're making that read, I think you should not be afraid to represent the option. Maybe High Boots was just a little less familiar with it though. But regardless, GG's is going to be moving on there. 2-1 over Lord High Boots. Our next match is going to be Chocolate Beef, who I think this is their first time. Does that make you hungry, JMCrofts, or does that make you like less hungry?
No, you lost me with the chocolate beef. I don't know. Maybe it's a good combo. Maybe I just haven't tried it. You know, as a kid, my sister would eat peanut butter and cheddar cheese sandwiches, which I always thought was disgusting. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, you know, that doesn't sound so bad. It's like a little cheese plate.
Indeed. Next up is going to be Swordcom and chocolate
You're
beef.
just like, let's move past
We're moving
this.
right on because I don't want to linger too much on the thought of peanut butter and cheese. I barely like peanut butter, and that's... Oh.
Yeah, I feel like every time we commentate together, I get a new, like, good hot take from you. Like, first was... what was the one? Oh, that you don't like the Coen Brothers. That was like one, and now you don't like peanut butter either. What do you like, Solid Bones?
It's not that I don't like peanut butter. Actually, just growing up, I never really ate peanuts, so like I just don't really have much of a like. And now I like peanuts quite a bit, but like I just don't really have that much of a tasting. I feel like for so many people, peanut butter is like the comfort food of like, oh, it reminds me of my youth, but like I just don't have that, you know.
How comfortable do you feel with Eno versus Potemkin? Because this is this our third Potemkin match of the day?
Third answer, which chocolate beef is a hell of a Potemkin name, I gotta say. Swordcom is representing the big Eno. This is their first time as well, so this is two newbies going up against each other. Flick getting totally destroyed by... Ooh, interesting to go for the air dash there after stroke. Eno is considerably minus there. I think like maybe Pot 2K might just punish it, but...
Yeah, this is another one of those matchups where are you a bad enough dude to rush down the Potemkin and apply Eno's effective mix? But that's exactly what we're seeing from Swordcom.
Ooh, the lows. Yeah, once Eno's on you like that, it can be so tough. Pot doesn't really have a lot of phenomenal Labare options. Outside of back Megafist, which you didn't see. Saw forward Megafist there to totally crush her, but not much of a conversion there for Beef. Nice flick!
Yeah, the HCL, normally not really a good zoning tool, but against Potemkin, my man he's a big boy. You can't have a tough time against the HCL.
That hit low enough to hit her out of stroke, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, full burst baited. Nothing off the screen.
No, you fast RC'd it. Dude, Chocolate Beef. That was Chocolate Beef's round to win. 100%.
Okay,
they had that.
Got a little bit of spaghetti falling out of the pockets here of Chocolate Beef. A little Chocolate Beef spaghetti.
Peace.
Dare we say?
Yeah, no, I think that's got to be tournament nerves, right? You, like, off a back Megafist like that in the corner, you never want to fast RC, right? Like, you always want to RC pop, get, like, the walk under if you can, right, and then side swap, right? But, like, even if you didn't, if that was just RC pop heat knuckle, she was probably dead, right?
Yeah.
Or just, like, 2H, like...
Well, now a chance at redemption here.
Chance at redemption.
We'll put the beef back in the oven. Let's see if we can take this to game 3. Whoa, we're getting the character change.
Chocolate Beef going with the brisket, the chocolate brisket.
I mean, yeah, brisket is a cut of beef, so it all makes sense.
All checks out. Pop in the brisket, put another Hershey bar on it. We'll make this happen.
Oh my god. All right, let's see it. I've yet to see a Bridget in a tournament like this, so that should be pretty exciting.
That's going to be important. Dude, you're seeing stroke is just not relevant, right? Like, it's just Chocolate Beef is just already doing pokes there. So can Swordcom kind of make the adjustment, maybe approach from the air a little bit more? But Chocolate Beef slowly gotten worked into the corner. But here come the pokes. Swordcom looks a little apprehensive. The skirt. Into the hurt.
I'm pretty impressed that, yeah, we're seeing the space control here from Chocolate Beef. Able to just cover those angles that, all right, as I say it, I jinxed it. Eno's in now with the corner, but...
Ooh, a little bit of hit out of the air. Wow, just tried hard to bait that super. That was going to be a gross mix, right? And then hit again out of the stroke. Swordcom looks a little lost in the sauce.
Yeah, going for the spinner into RC, into jump P. I know it well.
Ooh, that's the auto-safe stuff. You just go for that, if they burst, who cares? Keep comboing. That is one of the big differences, though, at least in this matchup, right? Bridget is a much more rounded character than Pot.
Oh.
Like, having Starship is so useful just to get Eno off of you. It's already so much down.
Oh, the butt?
No!
The butt!
No! That was gonna be the quad butt, brother!
Oh! But now Bridget's back. Bridget has butt in the corner and is gonna go down. Oh!
No, dude.
You didn't throw out so many butts now. Oh my god.
Bridget was physically twerking on her and lived to regret it.
All right, we got the pressure with the yo-yo return.
Oh, big 6P,
Flash.
dude. Beef is looking really comfortable with Bridget.
Uh-oh. Baited the throw with the dash. Nice bar rated challenge, though.
Dude, you
I
know
think you're
every
definitely
Eno
right.
player in the chat, as soon as that 2P anti-aired, they're like, yes,
Yeah.
buddy. Like, they're all making the face.
Cursed matchup.
Killing machine.
Oh, going for chip here.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. YRC, but oh, you get clocked. That's actually going to be it. I thought Chocolate Beef had it.
I thought Chocolate Beef had it too. Swordcom is going to move on there too. Oh, but barely. That was unfortunate. They must have dropped something if they were trying to run up and maybe bait Super or something, which I'm like wondering. Okay, hear me out. The input for Eno's Super is slash, right? Did she mean to do super input and then was just mashing slash, but instead what she got was close slash into far slash and it killed because they didn't get any input.
It's possible. I mean, we're gonna have to open up the in-game replay, pour over the inputs. Like,
Does that sound insane, Chad, or does that roughly sound like what feasibly could have happened there?
I mean, also sometimes you just want to press slash. It's not that crazy.
Sometimes you just
to
hit
press
slash,
the
but
button. I don't know.
regardless, Chocolate Beef is going to drop down to losers, but boy, they were looking really good, I gotta say. Like, especially with the Bridget. A lot of times when somebody switches to a character like that, you see a little bit of rustiness, but like, we were seeing a lot of like instant 6Ps, right? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's usually the sign of like, oh, you know the character, right? Like, you're familiar.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like there was that much of an adjustment period. So, yeah, pretty good Bridget, but it was just a couple decisions made all the difference in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. So Swordcom has secured themselves a place, and I think the top 16, which is crazy that we have a beginner bracket where being in top 16 is like, yeah, you made it past most people. Good job.
Yeah, no kidding.
We are going to be breaking into that in just a little bit. Everybody in losers. Let's see if we have any unfortunate L's for the teams. Let's go by on. Xtab has gone out 2-0 to Jack, who we saw earlier on stream. Xtab, thank you so much for playing. Good old Envelope has been knocked out of the tournament. Thank you again so much for playing. Mighty Mealworm is fighting BT right now, which that has got to be a heck of a matchup going on down there. You love to see it. Jaboss, who I know there's a lot of Jaboss fans in the chat. Jaboss is swimming through losers. They've got their floaties on, and they are like, please help. They are just trying to stay abreast as they cruise through. They're going to be fighting right now. High Boots, the Potemkin that we saw earlier. They're trying to stay seaworthy. We'll see if they can keep going. Papa Stew has been knocked out. I don't know who they are, but I like the name, so I'm sorry, Papa Stew. Thank you very much for playing. Baked Potato has been knocked out by the Fat Gamer. Whoa.
We hate to see it.
The Fat Gamer consumes all. Moving through.
I mean, he ate the baked potato.
Ate the baked potato, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Do we have another Potemkin coming up to the setup?
Do we?
That's what I see in my game.
Dude, why is this the pod stream? Oh
This
no,
is-
is this gonna
this
be
is
a
the
team
pod
kill? I think this is either BAN or Ban 60 going up against Ban GGO. So I think
That's
this
the
might
team?
be
We got-
brother.
We got people with teams in the beginner tournament.
I know, right? Well, a lot of you can enter with whatever name you want. A lot of people are just, dude. When I entered that Jazzy Circuit tournament, me and my friends were all just like, "We're the Bigman. Let's enter with the tag Bigman." And so I was Bigman Bones, and that's what
Maybe
it is.
These guys just they each want someone that to be banned. Like they each have a person. They're like, ban this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. But yes, this is gonna be. Oh, it's TGO. Okay, I was told GGO. I was like, I don't never heard of a TGO. Yes, it's gonna be TGO going up here against 60, and this is gonna be a my brother situation. It is gonna be the big team kill. So these two probably fought each other quite a bit. It's gonna be Pot into Ram Lethal. And we'll see. I mean, I think it comes down for you as a Potemkin player. How do you find your hits, right? Because I mean, if Ram is getting pot bustered, she dies with the rest of them, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, Ram's got that range with the sword normals, and obviously Ram's such a dominant character in the corner, but Potemkin, you can't count him out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just a silly little guy. He just wants to grab you.
He's just a funny little dude. I'm on a big boy. Also, I like Saf in the chat saying Ram Pog. Like, don't let yourself get seen in tournament chat. Immediate bait on the burst. That's how you can tell these two have probably fought each other quite a bit when they're just hard blocking each other's bursts like that, keeping the pressure going.
We're seeing some movement here. Dare I say it?
There you say it. 60 is cruising. And I believe... Oh, God, that was a hell of an Ibarra. At the very least, you got the burst. It's okay.
Yeah, the backwards fist is going to be plus, right? Isn't it a little dangerous to press a button after that? Or
Oh, it's hella dangerous. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, those slash normals so huge. For Ram getting hit by the explosion, that's not what you want to see.
Wait a minute. Dude, I was like, no Garuda? And it's just like, no, I have a much simpler plan. That time I tried to go for the Garuda, but she managed to squeeze and jump out of it. That was still a punish. Did you see how long she was dashing for?
Yeah, she was trapped. Trapped in the
dead.
dash animation.
What was that round? It was 5 seconds.
We got more sad music, by the way. What? Can we turn off the ballads, guys?
No, this is a team kill. It's got to be the ballad.
Oh, that's true.
This is whichever character dies is dead canonically.
Ooh, that could have been a huge opportunity on the whiff throw, but a throw is fine.
Wow, what a deck. Okay, Tizio doesn't have too much. Oh, now they're going to have no life in the tank. There should be a Mortabato. No, just the big lasers. He's dead, dude. Holy smokes.
A perfect. Oh, my God. I see you. 60? Did I pronounce that right?
I'm gonna guess it's 60.
60?
I'll say 60.
Regardless. Take me playing on the radio, but 60 just took Tizio to the Shadow Realm there with Ramlethal.
They did indeed straight to the Shadow Realm.
It's been a long. These metaphors are strained, man.
Whenever somebody says that, I always just imagine that character on the TV, like Yugi's grandpa, just going Yugi. Potemkin's in the TV right now.
Ramlethal.
Okay, Tillian, our data statistician in the back rooms, just reported in that excepting Bridget, Ramlethal is the least represented character in top 8 with only 3 appearances ever. So this is definitely a, despite the reputation of, Ram as a hella esports character, you really don't see her a lot in these tournaments. Ooh, she was just a little bit out of range of that throw. I like the attempt.
All right, you got the wall again. The swords are so threatening in this situation. Wow, going for the throw.
I think that was a mistake. I think that was supposed to be close slash into sword toss, and now 60.
That Ram super.
You done jumped into a mine, boy.
Okay, big opportunity here, but not quite taking the initiative the way you need to there as Potemkin.
Yeah, not quite. That explosion actually whiffed. That sword throw didn't really get him much. Oh, no, got counter hit. Actually, staggered. Wait a minute. That situation was just fuzzy enough.
Oh, backdash. Whoa, wait a minute. If at first.
You gosh dang grappler. She's dead.
Burst was available. I mean, you don't want to, burst up in the sky with the Canada burst, but I think there was an opportunity for burst there, but...
There might have been, but I feel like it's scary to try to burst Garuda.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, oh my god, I can't believe that. He just died. And, dude, okay, it is a hell of a strategy to Potbuster and go, it's okay, I have burst, and you're just mashing burst during the recovery of Potbuster, and then Potbuster them again.
Yeah. Oh, man, we got the lasers out. So we're going to get the hard knockdown on the wall break. Look at the damage on Potemkin.
Bro. Oh, no!
Another throw? Wait a minute.
Disaster situation.
Wait a minute.
That was kind of a weird PRC point. You were already super plus. You'll see, what you want to usually do is you want to, PRC drift forward to get another Garuda or something. I think it might have just been a little bit of a mistake for Tizio. Hold up, bro. He got some meter.
What's happening?
Was that a missed HPB? The tap dust? Wait!
Drop with the drop.
Ah, ah, ah! No! No, no way.
Oh, the 2K! The whiff throw!
Wait!
Oh, God.
Okay. Dude, I could not breathe.
A whole lot of stuff just happened, and I'm not exactly sure what most of it was.
That was... It was okay, now it's over. No, it's... Okay, now it's... Okay. Holy free holies. Well, just like that, 6E is going to move on over Tizio. I think, unfortunately for Tizio, they had a little break in that pressure right at the end there. That should have been the really mean PRC drift forward, another Garuda, keep them, just do 900% in chip and just kill them, right? But I think a bit of a flub on that is going to let 6E advance into the big vaulted top 8. I think we're going to get one more round from this top 16 cutoff before we're going to be getting straight into our top 8 matches of the night.
Nice. Yeah, I felt like, 6-0 was controlling neutral overall, but there were a couple moments there where Tizio had like a huge opportunity and then it just didn't quite connect, like you mentioned with the PRC, but there were a couple other situations like getting the knockdown and then not really like going into anything super threatening. So when you're a Potemkin player, you're only going to get a couple opportunities. You really got to make them count.
You have to make them count, right? And I mean, like, the thing is with pot, right, there is sauce you can go for. But I think a lot of times, like, those game plans that make it count are relatively straightforward, right? But speaking of straightforward, dude, this is going to be 2 Weebcup classics. First of all is Crouching Idiot. You know him, you love him. Chip player extraordinaire. This might be one of the furthest runs they've made on winner's side. And I mean, Crouching Idiot has been hungry for that top 3 finish for quite a while now. Jaboss, though, our 4th place finisher from last week. So Jaboss definitely has a lot to prove. This is a hell of a match to watch, everybody. Who will get into top 8?
This is definitely going to be a heater. As an Axel player, I hate this matchup. This matchup is so capped, dude. This guy is cheap.
That is something a lot of Axel players say. They say it is cap for real, for real. I think one of the only people I've ever seen be like, oh yeah, here's what I do for it, and like win is like Remy Celeste, and they're like the one Axel player I've seen just like put proofs of theory. Otherwise, yeah, this matchup can be really frustrating for Axels.
Jaboss taking the command throw there, but using the invincibility, that's going to do a lot of damage. What's the setup here? Command throw. Not going to be able to kill off it, though. Another command throw.
You know why those both worked? They were going for reversal maximum chip. And they were squirming from full screen, and the command grab connected because they were committed. Gets the scare throw immediately.
Oh, nice confirm, too. Not able to get anything better, so just immediately canceling and landing the big 2S. I feel like you never land that against Chip.
Time stop is up. Will they let... Oh, they got a hit!
What if, though? Time stop runs out here. Oh, my gosh. Jaboss looking like the Jaboss of this matchup right now.
Holy smokes, Jaboss. Did they just 2K under a Chip 5H or 6H? I think they did.
It's possible. The Axel Low 2K tech is still alive and well, just like in ACR. One of his best anti-airs is just 2K.
What is time stop 2? So, yes, the obvious answer to say, it stops time, buddy. But it's like you can choose to activate it whenever you want. It's blockable, but if you put them in hit stun or something and then you stop time once you're in the install, then you can combo off of it. But got the quick anti-air there.
Yeah, another 2S anti-air. I feel like if you're Chip and you're getting hit by multiple 2Ss, it's probably a sign that, like right there, that you're going to need to mix up your approaches a bit. When you're this far behind on life, it just feels like you're so desperate. Like, just let me get any hit here. But that's exactly what Axel wants. He wants you to get predictable so he can hit you with those huge combos like that.
That killed. I can't believe it. I didn't think that was going to wall stick. Okay, Crouching Idiot is now on their last legs. Oh, no, the command grabs again.
Yeah, Jaboss still going for this basic, Axel mix-up. It's like a hit versus grab, except from full screen.
They're just going to raw time stop again. They're feeling it in their butt.
Yeah, it happened to me, too.
That was a good time stop.
Stop time so hard it booted him from the game.
Yeah, biggest time stop ever. I think Crouching Idiot exploded. So here's what I'm gonna say. He's gonna order, everybody. Stepping in is my duties of a TO. Assuming Crouching Idiot can get back in. I say this is what happens. I say this is what we do. They go in. Jaboss, you take the first round, and then you play it. Okay? Because I think that the second round, it's Guilty Gear Strive, so despite somebody having 50% off their health bar, like that was like 2 hits. So I think it's okay to play from the top. I think like he had a pressure situation. It wasn't immediately a dominant round. Would you be okay with that? But we'll see. Crouching Idiot, if they're able to reconnect. All right, is he having some?
You weren't
internet
asking
issues?
me, were you? When you said, "Would you?" You
Wait,
were
what's
asking the player, right?
That's the players, not you.
I was like, there was a pause there. Did he want me to say something?
Okay, Crouching Idiot says, my internet is complete shit right now, so I'll take the loss. Unfortunate. The Crouching Idiot internet being a little unstable tonight. Wah, wah. Okay, well, you hate to see it. You hate to see the people's champ go out at the loser side of the bracket like that. But, I mean, Jaboss, to their credit, they were looking dominant, right? So, I mean,
that was very impressive defense. Like, it is so hard to defend against Chip when you're like, am I going to get command thrown? Am I going to get crossed up? Am I going to get twerked on? Like, there's all this stuff to worry about. But we saw a lot of good, like fuzzy jumping to avoid stuff, utilizing the anti-airs really well, like Abare with like 5P and stuff like that. So I was very, very impressed by Jaboss in that match.
Yeah, it happens. Hey, it's the nature. You know what's so funny? Again, I bring this up all the time because I think people forgot, but like when we were offline, like CB was like the first time I'd been to an offline event in forever. And I was like, oh man, we're offline. Dude, this is sick. No more internet problems. We're gaming. And I start seeing like every setup have pad issues and people kept forgetting to disconnect their controllers. And it's like, it's not one thing, it's the other. Like, it's always
like, oh, this monitor, bro. I can't play good on this monitor.
Oh,
it's no good. The monitor, I just don't, I don't merge with this monitor. I can't play on it.
I can't play on it. Dude, I was saying like my, I am not good at Melee or like have any meaningful opinions about it, but like I've like developed my own headcanon of like the Captain Falcons theory, which is like it felt like a lot of the Captain Falcons were really starting to perform over quarantine. And I was like, is it because they're big chillin'? Like, they're just, like, home, and they're just like, yeah, buddy. And, like, they're able to just lose their minds as Captain Falcon and get results that they couldn't at, like, in tournaments. This is not true. They've been able to also perform offline, but it was, like, so funny. JMCrofts, do you want to take a quick break before we go to top 8?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, you get the hell out of here. I will, everybody, we will return in about 5 minutes. Let's say.
Oh, so it's that kind of break. Okay.
Right, 2 or 3 minutes, however long you want it to be. I'll be here, Crofts. You can hop off. I'll delete.
You're doing this just for my sake. I thought you were setting up like this is the ad break or something.
No.
I thought you were trying.
No, I'm just saying. Do you want to take a quick break?
All right, I'll be back in 60 seconds.
Okay, cool. I will kill your camera. We'll go to the little Kung Pao guys. JMCrofts, I'm gonna mute you, and now you can go do whatever. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having fun tonight. No, idiot. That was a great match. You should never feel bad. Things happen. I feel like I should have, like, a break song. Do I have a break song? I don't think I do. King's theme? Which king? There's like 9 kings. Are you talking about King Knight? Are you talking about King from Tekken? Are you talking about King from KOF? Me channel BGM? Dude, I don't want Shiggy Momo to kick in my door and be like, let's go, you're DMCA'd. I'd prefer that to not happen. Just play closing time with your own... Dude, okay, hold on. What Ja Hates It said, they said, yeah, Reggie won't like that. Isn't it so funny that Reggie left Nintendo, what is it, like 4 years ago now? But everybody is still just like, oh, bro. Reggie is here and involved. All right, Crofts, give me a thumbs up whenever you're good, because I can visually see you.
All right,
I see the thumbs up. How's it going?
It's good. I'm back.
You're back. Dude, you've been streaming now for a grand total of like 8 hours, and I'm scared.
You know what's funny is I'm doing a 12-hour stream on Friday.
You are an absolute madman.
self plug.
What are you gonna be
guys,
streaming?
If you don't have anything better to do, all day Friday I'm gonna be streaming. So make sure.
Streaming
to
what?
A whole bunch of stuff. I'll do some Third Strike. I'll probably do some like Marvel 2. I'll do some different stuff. I'll probably do some casual games. Maybe like one scary game in there too, because it's like almost October.
It is.
And then we have the Wheel of Misfortune. Every 5 subs, so like cumulatively every time there's like 5 subs, we spin the Wheel of Misfortune and something bad happens to me. So like I might have to do a shot of Malort. I might have to take
I thought you said shot of
the last
malaria, and I was
dab.
like, Crofts, I don't like this stream idea.
No, it's gonna be good, man. And like chat, one of them is like chat gets to write a tweet from my Twitter. It's
Oh,
gonna be
hell
bad.
yeah, dude.
So yeah, you guys should stop by on Friday.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely stop by. You should all stop by too. And again, Crofts, thanks for dropping by and commentating with me once again. I really do appreciate it.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
You know what's funny is we didn't talk about it much because we kind of got straight into it. It's so funny you're playing Ibuki in Third Strike because I feel like Ibuki, of any of the characters in that cast, is the most like everyone else is like, I don't know what she does. I just hope I kill her before she kills me. Like she's like a
It's
big
possible.
mystery.
There was like a path that brought me to Ibuki, which was I used to be a Ryu player. But literally I wanted to drop Ryu for the only reason being that like when you're C rank on Fightcade, like 2/3 of your matches are against a Shoto. So I was like, I will literally lose my mind if I play Shoto versus Shoto one more time. I was like, all day long, Ryu versus Ken, Ryu versus Akuma, Ryu Mir. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna switch to Ibuki.
I feel like Akuma players at least are like the most respectable because they're not wasting your time. You're either gonna die in 9 seconds or they are. You'll be
That
out.
is true. I always say like Akuma players, they have like a hummingbird like heartbeat. You know, like how hummingbirds we have to like slow everything down to like 10% to see what's going on. It's the same with Akuma. Like
I don't know if you've ever heard the whole thing, but Eris had this whole rant about he used to play with Third Strike players who worked at like the restaurant next door, and they were a predominantly Mexican populace, right? So he says everything I know about Third Strike is from Mexican Akumas playing on their lunch break, and they only had like 10 minutes, and like they are
so
just,
you got nothing to lose.
they are just throwing everything they have at you, and he's like, that's how I play.
Raw Tatsu. Every block string gap, I'm throwing out Tatsu. Dive kick. Oh, dude.
They have
Akuma
no
is so
time. Like
cracked
they
out in
gotta
this game.
go.
It's funny because like Ken is better than Akuma, like not by like a ton, but he is better. But like Akuma is just like a different beast. It's like that. There's no other matchup in that game that's like that.
I think. Well, in my opinion, I think Akuma is. I mean, I like Akuma. I play him in Third Strike because I just have fun with him. But he's a very like. He's a crowd-pleasing character. He's kind of like very flashy. Like people like seeing Akuma. The same thing as like Denjin Ryu, right? Fighting Denjin Ryu is nails on chalkboard painful, but like watching him, it's like, like
That's true. And I think that like Akuma is really the only time that Akuma starts to like feel like a liability to play is when you start playing people who are good enough that like they stun you in one touch. And you're like, oh, like that's why this matchup is hard because I'm not allowed to get hit. But so when you're playing like normal people who are like not that good, it's like, oh my god, like the health doesn't even feel like that big of a downside, you know?
Yeah, right. Also, our players, if you're here, I see Zile here. I believe they're the biking player, and I think we need good old Sixy, right? The Ram player from earlier. I think we need you on the cab. Whenever you're ready, get on there.
Oh, they're like waiting for us. They're being...
Yeah, please don't
like,
ever.
Let me let him finish this casual conversation.
No, yes, you should.
I'm just filling time here. Player.
Yeah, we're professional commentators. It was so funny at Evo how it's like first, like we were generally pretty moving. Like we had a lot of matches that just kind of go, and they were getting up there and playing again. But like, it's the whole commentator matchup thing. Is just like knowing how to stall time with somebody to make it sound pretty natural while you're just like looking over like. They playing video games yet? Like...
Yeah, Evo was pretty nice. Like there wasn't a lot of like waiting around. Usually when there would be any kind of break, they were like, okay, we'll just run ads. And then like also everything is on time too, which is also like some stuff like ends early, but I never like was like, oh, I have a block at 10 and it didn't start until 11. Like that never happened, so that was sick.
By the way, I'm a little spooked right now. As you can see, Zile is hiding behind a pillar in my house. And so I don't even see him. I'm scared. I know they have a chainsaw weapon. A little scary.
Should we be concerned about this? Should we call someone?
Okay, so I think Jaboss and Sword, if you're here, we can run you first. I don't know if 6C, you know, bad traffic. They're kind of, you know, maybe they're popping off. They made it to big top 8. They're too busy celebrating, shooting air horns out their windows.
When you said bad traffic, I was like, wait, they legit, like, did they post that in Discord? I was like, that's a red flag. If someone's already played in a tournament and then they're like, oh yeah, there's bad traffic, I can't get there. Like, you might need to put out some guidelines. Like, hey, guys.
I always think of the line of Resident Evil when the helicopter shows up, Mike, and he's like, Leon's like, hey, what took you? And he just goes, sorry, bad traffic. And then he starts immediately blowing people up. So we are, I think, going to do our next one first. I see Jaboss has stepped up to the plate as the only resident Axel in this top 8. So I believe this is going to be good old Order Jaboss going up against Swordcom 36.
All right, let's see it, man. I'm ready to see more Axel. Let's go. It looks like we might be having the classic, like, Guilty Gear Strive issue connecting to the cabinet thing.
Dude, it's like, yeah, the back in the beta.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening, but, you know, we're such pros at filling time by now.
We're super pros. Jaboss, just I know 60 joined, but if you're just here, just play. It's whoever wants to play, get up there.
They're legit trying. Like, I see the way that they're, like, queuing up.
Fight somebody. All right. It's happening. Video games on screen, coming to you live, everybody. Make some noise. Order Jaboss, Swordcom 36. Good old Eno versus Axel action, huh?
Eno versus Axel. This is one of those matchups that everybody tells you as an Axel player. They're like, this is like 8-2 Axel. You're in great shape, bro. You got this. I think it might be, you know, like in other games, Axel tends to do well in this matchup just because his normals cover like good angles that Eno wants to hang out in. Like 5P just shuts down your dash. But Eno can hang.
I mean, I think it's a mistake to count Eno out in any matchup, even ones where you're just like, all you have to do, bro, is hit 6K. It's easy. It's all the matchup solved. And like, even if it's something like that, it's like, if she touches Axel, like, he's gonna burst immediately, right? He's like, please God. And then if she touches him again, he's like dead. Like, he's not gonna be able to block that mix very easily.
Yeah, Axel, he likes to exist in this permanent mind game of like, am I gonna cover the ground with like 2H, or am I gonna cover the air with like, you know, 5P, 6K, that kind of thing. And Eno has options for both. Obviously, she can go airborne with the air dash. She can go low with the stroke the big tree. So
good block and punish by Jaboss. That 2K 2D, you know, it's the Axel classic, no butter. Oh, that was an anti-air 5P from Eno.
Oh, the whiff punish on the HCL.
Youchies. Axel super? Yeah, but I think that was safe.
Yeah, safe jump, it looks like. Yeah.
No, you gotta punish that, brother.
Yeah, you gotta jump out in between the hits.
Okay, got a little bit of note stuff going.
Yeah, this is not where Axel wants to be, but another great punish. The defense from Jaboss is really, really impressive, and this should kill with the 2H.
Yeah, I was actually, in the back of my mind, I was like, I really hope Swordcom, like, HCLs or something, because you know that command grab is coming. You know it's just around the corner.
All right, once again, immediately has the corner, but look at Jaboss's defense. Like, I'll just wait. If you're going to do a stroke the big tree and let me punish you, like, that's fine.
I cannot believe that you ran up throw as Axel.
Oh, 5P.
5P's a pretty good button, you know?
It's decent, especially in this matchup. Oh, avoiding the command throw. But
a little bit of platforming over it, but it doesn't matter. Dude, all Jaboss has been doing is shooting Renson, command grabbing, 2K'ing, eating hot chip, and lying. Like, that's literally been the entire game plan. And Jaboss, just like that, is one on the board.
Yeah, I've definitely been very impressed with Jaboss's defense, especially, like, this is 2 in a row, like, Eno and Chip, like, 2 characters that are really hard to lock down, really hard to control their angles of approach, and Jaboss is doing an amazing job just blocking it out.
Totally. Me and Crofts got hit with the commentator execution check. We both had to hit the confirm button on the spectator thing.
Yeah, I had to reach over.
That, for the record, what just happened right there, that's why you could never put lobbies to rematch if you're doing a tournament, because the players would have stayed in and only we would have gotten booted from spectating.
Yeah.
And that stinko. So that's why we always have to go back to the lobbies for that exact thing. I have no idea why.
I wonder if these problems are going to exist in SF6. Let's hope not. Another game with like very, the characters running around lobbies and stuff. Let's not jinx it.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as I can run around a lobby and like Shoryuken a guy, it's probably okay. But 1-0 right now on the side of Jaboss. We will see.
Oh, look, another run-up throw.
That interactions happen a lot because Swordcom, unfortunately, if there's one thing is horrible at, it's dash blocking. She has the worst dash block game in the history of sports, right? Gonna be a time stop here. It's gonna be. Oh no, he missed the first one.
Just for swag. Just miss one. Tiger knee just for swag.
FDing in the corner. Yeah, so like Jaboss has been doing a lot of these run-up throws because Swordcom is trying to dash block in, but he's just kind of going off the ground, landing, and getting thrown for it, right? Like Jaboss is just reading that they're gonna go to try to do that. So command and grab again, gonna stop the dash block attempt.
Yeah, and there's the mix. Is it gonna be grab or is it gonna be strike? The ultimate 50-50.
Yeah, from full screen. Okay, I like that burst. I don't think that's safe enough.
No, a little too high. And I even like Jaboss not even making an attempt to side switch or get out of the corner. Just like, I'll hold back.
I mean, the corner was working for him, Jaboss. Like, they like paid a mortgage on that thing. They were just like, this is where I live. Are you going to try to approach me?
That was like Dominion Guile type stuff. Just walk yourself into the corner at round start so you don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Jeez, so Jaboss looking as strong as ever. They're looking on fire tonight. They've played in several brackets, and I mean, slowly, I feel like have improved. They're going to knock Lord Swordcom down on the loser's side. Jaboss is going to be sitting up in winners finals. The growth, you love to see it. Going to be waiting to fight the winner of Sixy and Zile. Zile Biken has also been no stranger to being this deep in the bracket. We will see. Is this their week?
Do you remember at Evo, I made an offhand comment about how like there aren't that many Biken players, like when you're grinding like Celestial rank and stuff, you don't run into that many Bikens. And you were like, bro, there are a lot of Bikens.
I said that, and then I went back and I looked at the chat, and literally everybody was like, JMCrofts, what the hell are you talking about?
I got roasted so hard for like weeks after that. They were like, oh, what do you mean there's no Biken? Like anytime I would play this game, I would like run into a Biken. They'd be like, yo, there's no Bikens, huh? Listen, man.
So what's interesting about this matchup, though, Biken Ram, is that Biken, I feel like, is one of those few characters who can actually comfortably, quote-unquote, kind of swing at... Oh, yeah, you saw they got hit with the start of a 2H, but Biken's got serious reach. Tried, I think, 5K there. That's super risky. So, like, can kind of play footsies with Ram in a way that a lot of other characters cannot, and obviously does such high damage off of a lot of conversions, and that's a reset into happy little accidents. BRC forward, hits toes. 60 not even able to use that 50 meter to try to ward a bottle. That was entirely a block streak. You got hit by the grabby claw.
The movement is what? Look at this. The angle of approach.
Bro, Zile was moving. It felt like 60 only got glancing blows, and then Zile got like 2 chunky hits and then just died.
Yeah, utilizing the air angles very well. You know, Ram has all these amazing normals, but they all, they're horizontal. If you can come at an angle, avoid the 5S.
Obviously, Ram 6P is ultra mega super good, but if she's occupied trying to clear out the ground, yeah, it can totally be a good approach, especially just because how high up Biken can hit from, just like that.
Yeah, it really seems like 60 is not ready for the air approach.
Ooh.
I think you're right. We're going to have to see some 6P action.
Yeah, now we're seeing a little... I wish instead of that being a jump forward, JS... Ow, dude. Nice confirm.
Damahe.
I love seeing just the third strike stuff, you know?
Oh,
just
the shimmy?
Ugh, there was a shimmy, but it was kind of ugly. A little bit...
Yeah, another one.
Jumped into a mine, dude. Is Johnny Spin still living? Let me... I can check in just a second. We'll see if Johnny Spin is still alive. I'm telling you, okay, exactly what you saw there. That 5S is what I meant by Ram can swing in there, right? Like, she... Or, sorry, Biken can swing there. Like...
Swing, yeah. Oh. Should be a wall break. With the laser swords? Okay.
Laser.
Laser beams. All right, Evo moment 37 just happened on the combo counter. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Explosion.
BPRC. Nice cross under, and is going to get a beefy combo to boot into the save stuff. The dash cancel to keep it a little bit more grimy. Zile now has 50 bucks. Oh.
Oh!
Bro. Dude, that hit from so far that Zile had time to land and be like, what happened? And just casually swing her sword behind her. and kill her. That was ridiculous. Zile's gonna put one on the board.
Bro, I'm pretty impressed with Zile right now. Like, you know, staying unpredictable in the neutral is such an important thing in this game. I feel like everyone, when they think of Guilty Gear Strive, they're just like, oh, like, just dash up, close slash, like air dash, whatever, like autopilot offense. But this is the exact opposite of that. This is like we're oh, I mean, just look at that round start, walk back into 2S.
Yeah, 2H.
Really incredible stuff.
Yeah, like that's 2H from Biken is one of those moves where you. Oh no! Heavens to bad. Yeah, I was like, you can't do a super. She's too high up, so she's barely in, but she's got a bolt in the chamber.
Oh my god, another one.
2H is one of those moves where like a lot of people go like, oh, Guilty Gear Strive? You mean 6P game? LOL. Like 2H will kill you for doing 6P, like in a way that a lot of normals can't.
Alright, but this is where Ram wants you here in the corner. But the Abare with the side switch of Ruski?
Nice side switch. I love it. Now 6E is getting the pressure put into him. Okay.
Back in the corner with you.
Corner's in illusion.
Ooh, I like the mix there with the throw. Oh my god.
Oh, she caught her, dude. The full moon out tonight. This is going to put them in like a throw will kill situation. Escabari? Oh, we swerving. That was disgusting. That was vile.
The Tommy guy.
Dude, it's the last interaction of the game. And that's when you're just like, now where's my dang clown nose and my horn? And you just throw all the gimmicks at him at once. Like, that was so mean.
Sometimes you gotta flip the switch. You know, we were seeing the classic ground-based footsies that Guilty Gear is known for a while there. But sometimes, you know, you gotta do the Drake, flip the switch, like all those old tired memes with Elizabeth Warren and stuff, and just go in.
That's all you gotta do. No, both members of band are not out. 6E just dropped down to losers. They're not out. 6E's chilling. They're gonna be chilling down on the loser's side. They're gonna be waiting to fight the winner. Okay, so we do have our top 8. JMCrofts reporting into you live. So our top 8 in totality. Winner side was Ban, 6E, and Zile, and Order, Jaboss, and Swordcom. And then loser side, Crouching Idiot and Levin Time, who we have not seen on stream yet tonight, and Chocolate Beef and Jack. Chocolate Beef has made it all the way to potentially do a brisket mirror.
Chocolate Beef.
Yeah. It's Snake, you're gonna have to infiltrate this facility. Your new code name is Chocolate Beef. Sir, I'm Chocolate Beef now.
Raiden, I'm Chocolate Beef.
That's his cover name in MGS2. It's Snake, what's your code name? Chocolate Beef.
Were you an MGS2 fan? Have we talked about Metal Gear?
I'm an overall Metal Gear fan. I'm not going to let okay, I don't know if I want to put this out there for people to just get ready to beat the absolute piss out of me over the internet. I'm not a huge MGS2 fan. I respect it.
Right there with you, bro. Right there with you.
Okay,
3
thank
is the
God.
best one, right? We all know 3 is the best one.
3 is the best one. Easy. I think 3 is catastrophically one of the best games ever created. IMO.
I am kind of a 4 defender. 4 has some really bad parts, but it
No,
has some really sick parts too.
I like 4. I think of all the games, though, I would be the least likely to go back and play 4, if that makes sense. Even though I like it, like it's just like it's a movie and I've seen it. Like I get it.
That is true.
3 is just a really
I'd be
fun
least
game.
likely to go back to 2. Like 2 is good, but I don't know, man. And there's a lot of annoying parts of 2 as well.
There are. My probably biggest hot take is I enjoyed MGSV quite a bit. I think it has a lot of blatant problems, but I just had so much fun playing it that it's hard for me to say like I didn't like it. Like I thought it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's just that the story is not that...
The story's not that engaging. To be specific, I think all the stuff, personally, this may be a hot take, I think all the stuff with Venom is cool and interesting. I think there's unfortunately a lot of other stuff that is less interesting. Yeah. But all the stuff specifically with him is cool. Rising is also absolutely the best. Rising is fantastic. I'm a huge fan.
I haven't played Rising. I'm ashamed
What?
to say. I know,
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Put it in the 12-hour stream rotation. Play Metal Gear Rising.
I know. I like Platinum games, too. I like Bayonetta. I'm sure I would like it.
We are waiting for our next players to get on here. I believe next up should be Crouching Idiot and Levin Time. We'll see if they're going to kick the door in. A friend of mine just played Metal Gear Rising, and it's like, the thing I'm always surprised about with Metal Gear Rising is how unironically cool and interesting and good the story is, despite how stupid and high octane it is. Like, it also has a lot to say. It has a lot of, like, poignancy, which is not what you'd expect from something as silly as Metal Gear Rising.
All I know is the memes.
That's what I'm saying. It's a game that is, like, deluged in memery, but, like, it has a lot of shit to say, and I think it's really cool. But yes, okay, this is Crouching Idiots. 8th top 8.
Wow. Yeah, I did you a favor, Bones. No one is allowed to like get mad at you for any of your takes because they're all busy being mad at me for not playing Metal Gear Rising. The chat's turning on me right now.
I know, right? It's yeah, you just immediately jumped on the grenade. All right, speaking of jumping on the grenade, don't get hit, Crouching Idiot, because holy smokes, this is going to be May versus Chip. This is going to be good old Levin time going up here against Crouching Idiot. Crouching Idiot, obviously always a fan favorite. We will see, can Crouching Idiot's internet hold up? That is the big sword of Damocles hanging over this matchup right now.
Yeah, May is definitely another character that can explode Chip in just a couple hits, so...
Mellow Mystical, do me a favor, ask me that question right after this match, okay? So I can actually respond to it, but... Guess it close last year, gonna go to the corner. Again, this is so scary, right? Because any wrong guess, if you get donked by a 6P, bro, it could be straight night-night.
Oh, nice! Confirm off the 2 Ps.
Okay. Spending a little bit of meter here.
Just to try to get out of the pressure.
What sucks about this, though, is Chip, is that now you're not building any meter, right? Wow. Yeah, you know what's funny? Most characters cannot jump... Nothing for it. Oh, the overhead! Ah, the command grab!
Reset into command grab? What the heck?
Dude! Oh, my God. Crouching Idiot is a gamer, brother.
That series was ridiculous.
I can't believe that. What's so funny is that most characters, when they jump away from Chip command grab, they can't really punish him for it, but May jumps really fast. So, like, she's kind of back in his face sooner than you'd expect. Also, that's a lot of damage, but actually gets teched off the wall. Now you're in the corner.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was an intentional not letting the wall break there to try to keep the pressure, but it didn't really work out.
Oh, no. Bro, he's getting deleted. He's getting straight alt F4.
Oh,
no, the Archimist!
That's unsafe on block. Not a huge punish, though.
Okay, 11 times got burst. They do use it. I mean, they have to.
Trying to put an end to this.
Oh, she's 6K. What did you try to do? I wonder if you tried to DP or something, and maybe he just didn't get the input.
I'm not sure, but either way, we're going into round 3 here in game 1. This is a slobber knocker already.
Yeah, I don't expect a lot of blocking.
Ooh, the far dash up, far slash.
Bonsai connect. Crouching Idiot's going all in. Command grab. Okay, you're now pressuring Levin on the corner. Gonna spend here. Gonna be able to get Zoop Zoops. This is great damage.
Climbing up the wall on him.
Dude, which side was she on?
Side that hit you. Oh, she's got him in the corner. Force the burst.
That could have been actually death. Bonsai RC. This should be night-night. Oh, we big sleep. 69 every time. Levin time is going to go down that one. So Crouching Idiot, one on the board. Crouching Idiot fans staying alive. But, hey, if you're a Levin time fan in the chat, make some noise. Whether you like Levin time or just whether you like the funny dolphin girl. Let me know.
Can we get the May copy pasta in the chat? Anyone got that on hand?
Anybody got the May copy pasta?
Maybe I shouldn't unleash this on your chat, Bones. It's fun to just go into other people's streams and cause chaos.
What if you hate the funny dolphin girl? Get lost.
What are you doing watching Guilty Gear?
She's like a main character. Ooh, good match.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing some pretty good Abari here from Levin time. The thing is, against Chip, like, you can't be that respectful, I feel like, or else you end up like this, just blocking plus frames over and over.
Yeah, exactly. And you're also going to get put through the wall. And actually going to spend super here to not add any damage, to be clear. This does, like, less damage than him just doing 6
Hey, but you got the knockdown and the wall break.
You get to Oki. I like the patience there, right? You have to be a little spooks. And actually was FDing on in to potentially block the burst, but Levin time...
Oh, that is going to kill.
Dude, bury me with my burst. Put it in one of those, like, tomb, like, urns. Just put it right next to me.
And all of a sudden, we're on match point here for the Crouching Idiot. Looking like the Crouching Brain Genius right now.
Yeah, no, Crouching Idiot, more like Crouching Forehead. Oh!
Whoa! Da Vinci? Hits
No
him with the
way.
super?
Dude, Crouching Idiot is an alchemist. They're an alchemist. They're just making stuff up. Leventine's burst was never even a thought. It was never a consideration. They spent that entire round locked out a burst.
Oh my god. I mean, Crouching Idiot. I'm impressed, man. That was a very well played round. I mean, whenever I see Chip, all I can think about is like what can go wrong as the Chip player. Like if you're so fixated on what could go wrong, then you'll never discover what could truly go right when you're playing Chip. And that's exactly what we saw with the raw super into the command throw.
No, I'm telling you, straight alchemy in this joint. I do want to address really quickly. First of all, Leventine, thank you so much for playing tonight. They're going to be going out in the big 7th place. Somebody asked earlier, like, around Celestial ELO stuff. Your ELO is the main consideration we make in terms of potentially firing you out of the tournament if we think you're too good. I will say there's flexibility in there. We do look through everybody in the bracket before we start. And if we look at you and you're sitting at like 1550 ELO and you have like 1,000 games, I may ask you to step out because that's when you're like, I think, confidently intermediate, right? That's a lot of games to have under your belt and you're kind of holding your own in your little radius of ELO. And so it's like, it really depends. Never hesitate to sign up if you're below 1600 ELO. Just, I might always make the exception and say, hey, I think you're a little too good if you're a newer face. Like, you will see some older people who have been in the tournaments. They might come back and they might be a little juicier and beefier than you might expect, but it's also they've been grinding, right? This is like their 10th bracket. They're trying their best to graduate, so it gets a little different. So yes, this is the... Oh, Chocolate Beef is asking, pot or brisket? They want to know who they...
Going to the chat for your character pick selection here seems like a bad move.
Seems like a bad move. I don't know how pot feels... I don't know how pot players feel. God, that's like an alliteration. About the brisket matchup. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you would think Bridget, one of her downsides is kind of low damage. So, like, you're going to have to get a lot of hits on pot to kill the character. But, you know, good space control with the normals. I could maybe see it.
I like how immediately Fisherman Slam says, terrible matchup. I don't know what direction you mean.
For whomst.
For whomst. Maybe it's terrible for both. And I see them locked into the brisket. I think we're getting ourselves a mirror, everybody.
All right, this is a 7-3 mirror. You know, Bridget really has a hard time dealing with Bridget's tools.
Yeah,
so
this is a terrible matchup.
Gotta watch out.
Chocolate, Beef, and Jack. Jack played previously. I believe they made it to top 8. Tillian, let me know if I'm wrong. But Chocolate Beef is totally new blood. This is their first time. And Jack plays the good Bridget color, so I'm not going to lie. I'm a Jack fan.
Can we get the town inside me? Tell the players to change the song. I'm trying to jam here.
We don't know what song it is yet, do we?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It doesn't play yet.
Start playing until after the intro. You're right. You're right.
Jack made... It's town inside.
Oh, let's go.
100%. Grooving and moving. We got a Bridget mirror, everybody. This is what you... This is the future that millennials want. The Bridget mirror is happening. I feel like what's so confusing is their yo-yos are not different colors.
Oh, you're right. Oh, God. Yeah, you know, I really liked the Weebcup until it went woke. We saw Bridget versus Bridget on
Hold on, JMCrofts. Let's not get too political tonight.
Oh my God, this...
Who is that? Who just came onto the stream?
That's my, like, Twitch... Oh, dude, the Clashing 2Ks! Bro, they're gaming. That's my Twitch podcaster voice.
Okay, I understand. Look at the... What? The confirm?
I'm all about it.
Anti-air from half screen?
What happened?
Yeah, that was like the vertical bounce there on the 6P.
That was a Garo interaction. And Garo, if you IB that happens, you just get popped into space. Like...
Oh, we're DPing. You know what I said earlier about like a YRC like makes your opponent remember that YRC exists? I think that's what we're seeing with Bridget DP as well.
Yeah. At least thank God they made Starship more than like -2 on block.
Oh!
That was actually a punish.
Not a great punish.
Not much for it. Chocolate Beef is looking... Chocolate Beef is playing, I feel like, so simple. I feel like their game plan is just, I'm going to hit you with my full screen normals, and it's working. Like...
Yeah, I mean, you can go into the lab, you can grind out, the set play, set up the yo-yo, go for 4 overheads in a row, whatever. But at the end of the day, this is Guilty Gear. It's a game about patient ground-based footsies, right?
Yeah.
So
no,
just
it's
go for that.
It's, like, it just feels like Beef is just playing like the I want to stand here. I'm going to do this normal. If you're not already pressing the normal, I'll hit you first and I will get damaged. Like,
strategy. Okay.
it is. Whereas Jack, I feel like comparatively has the tech, but it's like they're not able to get the hit. They weren't really able to get their Schnasty mix going. So can Jack kind of make the adaptations they have to here?
Ooh, footsie. Just like I said, guys.
They clash
You guys think I'm memeing, but I'm serious, man.
Accidentally skirted straight under.
Yeah, the skirt can be such an interesting move because, it's like, I want to take my turn, but I don't really want to press. What if I get frame trapped?
Bro, every time they're neutral, like after a throw tech, they press the same button and just trade. They just like resign themselves to it.
It's like Star Trek, like Spock fighting evil Spock.
I've never watched the old Star Trek, so if it's not TNG, I just don't get it. Like, unfortunately.
I have only seen a few episodes of you.
Wow. Wake up throw. That was bold. I feel like Chocolate Beef had every reason in the world just meaty there as Jack. Jack maybe, they're like, all right, that's how we're going to play it. I'm going to wake up throw.
Yeah, it could also be, it's like the mind games of like if you show them that you're willing to wake up DP, all of a sudden they try to bait it. You can go for the throw.
True.
Yomi layer 3.
This year just back throw incidents on back throw incidents, which is surprising, right? I feel like with Bridget of all characters, you'd expect them to just be in space and not throwable when they're pressuring you.
Yeah. All right, we got the yo-yo. Oh, but the yo-yo interrupt this. Oh, the teddy bear.
Big ol' rock the baby. That did a lot more. No, double rock the baby. They're a pot player at heart, Jam.
I know. It always reminds me of Enchantress in DNF Duel. I'm like, oh no, don't get command thrown. You're going to get 90% off it.
Reversal yo-yo. Oh my god, that was enough. Ugh. Jack.
Wow, very nice. Jack fighting back in game 2. Not looking so free here.
Not at all, Jack. I can't believe that killed. That's crazy. Like, I was like, okay, it's a pretty far poke. I'm going to be able to maybe tag on an H for damage or something, but it's just like, bimbo. It just died.
That's curtains, man. That's curtains. Is it just me or does Jack's avatar look like Alex Valle? Anyone else see it?
Dude. He do, bro.
You do be looking like Alex Valle.
Can people drop a fist bump emote in the chat for Jack's in lobby avatar?
All right, this is the decider.
Yeah, 1-1. Big old Bridget mirror. Okay, Jack and Chocolate Beef are the first Bridgets to make it to top 8. That's good lore. The one night we get one, we get two.
They come in pairs. It's like the Sith. There's always a master and an apprentice.
I like Chocolate Beef kind of drawing first there because they were probably both likely to take to the air or do some sort of poke. The overheads, the gross stuff, but I think that was a mistake to jump back there.
Yeah, not able to confirm off the overhead connecting.
Skirt to the corner, skirting all over the place. I don't think this is going to kill. Especially not with that.
Yeah, I don't know about the use of meter there. Probably could have just wall splatted normally, but now you're getting, teddy bear grab.
Killing Machine just keep him picked down. Wow, it completely missed. Killing Machine sucks. That's super sad.
No, big counter hit. Burst to survive here. Oh, the yo-yos. That's unsafe.
That was so unsafe. Yeah, just accidentally played. I think they thought they were going to build the meter to RC, and they just barely did not. They were, like, on the line. That's so unfortunate. Chocolate Beef is now 1 round away.
We're getting really antsy going for these command grabs now. They're getting answered on both sides here.
Go from space. I like Jack holding their ground there. They were like, you're not going to convert off that yo-yo hit and just hitting buttons.
All right, yo-yo is not going to matter here. Just push into the corner.
Yo-yo back out. Oh, we throwing. Big 6P. Oh, no.
Wow.
I'm shocked that BRC slowdown actually hit them. They were so far away.
Yeah, if they were out of range of the slowdown, it might have gone another way. But now we're keeping the pressure going. We got the wall skirt into Spinarooskies.
Dead?
Oh! He's going to kill.
Wow. Jack gonna put us on double Luigi right now, everybody. Jack versus Chocolate Beef. Who do you want to win?
Oh, no.
This is not a good start here for Jack. Oh!
What a safe jump. I'm telling you, dude. Jack is the Bridget with the tech. Chocolate Beef is like all heart and just going for meaties and pokes. Whereas Jack is like, let's test that on the lab tonight. I believe some tungsten is in order because... But Chocolate Beef is getting pulled. Gets the gold burst, though. That's 2 killing machines.
Okay, corner is ready here. Not going to bait the DP this time.
How are they going to spend this meter? You got it. You got it. PRC? That's going to give a little bit of a combo, but that's a bit of a weird meter using 2K2D. No!
Wow, the fast RC there was so cracked. What the heck, Jack?
That was cursed, dude. I hate that. That's how you win with the tech. I'm telling you, dude. Jack is a mad scientist. Chocolate Beef is going to go out in the big 7th place good stuff. I can't believe it was like your mix-up, my mix-up. Like...
That was actually really cracked. The fast RC drift down. I have never seen Bridget do that before. Woo!
That's so mean. Jack is going to move on to fight Swordcom. Interesting. That's going to be Ram versus Bridget. I feel like if there's any character that actually outranges Ram, it is Bridget. So that'll be interesting.
Could be. But the risk reward.
Oh, don't get hit.
In that match.
Don't get it. Well, Bridget's not that frail, right? Am I high for thinking that? I don't think Bridget actually is.
Not really, but Ram is like so damaging.
Oh yeah, no, you die. But Bridget isn't especially frail, right?
I actually don't know.
But this, okay, moving on though. Gonna be crouching. Oh, sorry, Swordcom is Eno. You're right. I'm so sorry. Oh, so Bridget is super frail. Hey, everything I just said, can we just delete it from the record? Can we just all be like, all right, sorry, Bones, I blocked that.
Okay, but amend the record to make it sound like I knew and he didn't.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Everybody, pause, reset. Hey, everyone, did you know that Bridget has the 3rd lowest health in the game? Okay, can you all react to me saying that like you've never heard it before?
Yes, I did know that, Bones, because I am also an expert. They don't let you commentate these games if you don't know everything.
Yeah, you got to know everything forever. Wow, you never heard that before? Thank you so much. I'm happy I can drop a fax on you. Everybody, this is going to be Ban 60. Sorry, let me get their tag on there. Good old Ban 60 here going up against Crouching Idiot. This is obviously a bit of a mean matchup. Chip really cannot make much mistakes. I've seen so many times in these matchups, Chip dies because he's 6Ks into a Mortabato, right? And he just like slumpy mans into it and is straight into his casket, right? Like he's already in the post.
That was a sick mix, though.
That was a sick mix.
Going for the air-to-ground cross-up. Looking good so far for Crouching Idiot. I mean, we saw earlier Crouching Idiot looking like the Crouching Valedictorian.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like when Crouching Idiot graduates, he does have to change his name to Crouching Genius. Like, that has to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Crouching Prodigy, Crouching Einstein.
Dixie has not really been able to get started, I feel like. This has just been Crouching Idiot's game. He's been running away with it. No more Tabata or Burst on the 60 side. They gotta just hold this mix real quick. Ugh, grimy, disgusting, gross.
Yeah, very good stuff from Crouching Idiot. Some clever stuff as well, not just the flow chart coming in there, but some nice moves with the command throw as well.
Dixie is looking lost. Like, they are not seeming like they're really able to find it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I regret to inform everybody. Like, red alert. I think Crouching Idiot has stood up.
Oh, no. Let's not go too far, or else we might have like a "what are you standing up for" type situation. That's turned out poorly for some people who stand up too early.
Just go back to crouching. Don't.
Maybe try squatting.
Dude, I'd be scared if someone was playing on like a stick and like a squat pose.
Dude, if they were just in like the Slav squat.
Exactly, right?
Horrendous.
But oh my god, dude, 60 already 50% deleted. The 2H connect. God, that is a throw kills here.
Okay, big opportunity, almost to the corner. Not quite there, though.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, the jump 2K.
I think it was one of the first Sakugans that we've seen. Crouching Idiot hasn't really been going for that much. And just like that, 60, I feel like if you're 60 here, it's like what happened? Like, you were big chilling on winner's side, and now you are 1 round away from getting knocked out of the tournament, finally able to get some of the Ram pressure started.
Yeah, this is like the first time that Ram's been in a really positive situation like this.
Ooh, not super. I wonder if that's a little bit of nerves on 60 side. They've been... Right-click delete.
forget what we just said. No one has to know. Look at that, the
Immediate.
whip punish on 5S with dash up S. That's the chip special right there.
Oh my god, the RC here. Is this going to be Zoop Zoops? Dude, again, this is going to put her... this is like a little bit of chip and a throw, and you're dead.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
Uh-oh. That could have been so bad. That is the classic chip execution error. You try to go for blade, and you just get DP straight up. But Crouching Idiot, it may be actually one of, like, the fastest sets that we've ever seen.
That was like 4 rounds in 30 seconds, man.
That was straight up like, yahoo, like just gone out of here.
He just BLJ'd
Yeah.
through the wall of the Guilty Gear stage.
That's like the summoning salt music is going to start, and it's just like...
That was so intense, it made me do the College Humor jingle. Do you remember? Ooh! Wait, I can't do it.
Oh my
like you get
god.
the wind knocked out of you.
Yeah, but that's going to put Crouching Idiot in top 4. 60, really good stuff tonight, placing in the big 5th. You were looking so strong. Unfortunately, both of our people with ban in their name will not be banned tonight.
Oh.
Crouching Idiot, though, going to be in 4th, so they're going to have to still fight the winner of Swordcom and Jack, which will be Bridget and Eno. Sorry, not Ram and Bridget. You know what's so funny? The reason I thought Bridget doesn't have super low life is because you hear so often from people that Bridget is a really well-rounded character, and I think part of my brain internalized that as, like, she doesn't have super low HP, and it's just like, yeah, I think I was just... And you don't see her that much, I feel like, in tournaments. Like, most of the stuff...
Yeah, like
commentated
Biken. Same thing. Right?
Yeah, right, right, guys?
You just never see Biken out there. It's crazy.
True. It's
Right?
You only see Bridget in tournaments if you're like watching Diaphone stream and he feels like playing Bridget that day. Is that type of tournament.
Does Diaphone only like characters with teddy bears? Is there like a conspiracy there? What do we think?
When and where do you sign up for these? So I make the new brackets right after this one ends. So it'll be up tonight. Just so you know, they fill up pretty quick. We have a cap of 64 players. So if you're interested, so in about an hour is aggressive, but within an hour, it will be up. Sorry, let me update the thing. I got distracted by that question. It's going to be Jack versus Swordcom. Going to be first to 2.
Oh my gosh, what a crazy punish for HCL that was. That was actually insane.
Ooh! Wow, yeah, I actually like that that stroke under the yo-yo there, but Swordcom now doesn't have burst, going to get skirted into the corner, and I mean, you got to hold this, dude. That's what's so scary about Bridget pressure is like most other... We're rocking the baby, dude. Next hit kill, super.
My god!
You know, even if it's a misinput on the super, still enough. But what's scary about Bridget pressure is where other characters have to, like, far slash and then, like, walk up far slash. Bridget can stagger pressure from 10 miles away. Like, and you're still just holding it. You're like, help. Like,
Jack is kind of popping off right now. Look, that's the same punish as before. Oh my gosh.
ooh, I like the 6 through the yo-yo, but it felt like
God.
she still wasn't plus. Bandage, dude.
Bridget doing this much damage?
Ow.
Be still my heart.
You know, oh, the dust actually didn't connect. Gonna get the burst there. Yo-yo out.
Brother, what was that?
We're cool with that? Are we just gonna act like, okay?
That was the nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Jack was just like, you're gonna do some deranged stuff, and just slammed straight into the ground from full screen. She literally Wario ground pounded her and she died. Like,
That was straight up. That was A and then Z, man. That was
that was
the Mario Party right there. Damn.
That was, dude, that was, oh my god. Jack, 1 point up already over Swordcom. This is the kind of thing that makes you wonder, does Jack have an Eno training partner or something? I feel like they're looking more comfortable than usual.
Seeing, like, a lot of very specific counters. Definitely.
Is somebody in chat like an Eno player that Jack just beats up on all week, and they're just like, you go, Goku, you do it. Like,
I feel like we're also seeing a bit from Swordcom here, like maybe a bit of unfamiliarity, like getting hit by the reactables, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's ooh, oh my god, yeah. It feels like this might be just a little bit of bridge unfamiliarity, unfortunately, for Swordcom. They were looking so strong this whole bracket, and now Jack is kind of beating up on him. And the Starships, dude.
Starships were meant to fly, man.
Not even a punish, but just 2K'ing afterwards. It connects. A little bit of patience there from Jack. I wonder why. Okay. You know, Eno, despite it all, if Eno doesn't know what you're doing in neutral, if she can just navigate it once, wow, actually one out in the 6P clash. I feel like I always see 6P clash just go in the way of Eno, but not that time.
Ooh, okay, just barely got the clip, but Starships. Nicki Minaj prepared us for this.
I cannot believe that all combo. Jack, you're disgusting. Jack, you're vile, you're gross, and you just secured your spot in top 4 over Swordcom's corpse. Oh my god, dude. Jack is gonna cruise on in 2-0. I feel like Swordcom, unfortunately, like you were saying, was just a little bit of unfamiliarity. They were getting, unfortunately, completely cooked. It reminds me, not to go too off topic, but my buddy Smang, right, entered BlazBlue at EVO. And he was like, I'm playing on stream. And we were all like, dude. And he has not played much BlazBlue, right? And he gets on there, and he's fighting a Jubei, right? And I see him get on, and I'm like, I don't think Smang has ever fought a Jubei. And I'm watching him,
bro.
And every time he gets hit by something, I see him visibly nod his head. And I'm like, oh no, that's him saying that's new information. I didn't know that was a thing. And that's
that character is such a knowledge check, too. I hate that guy.
And I feel like, unfortunately, that's kind of what happened to Swordcom. It's like they got hit from half screen into meaningful damage, and it's just like, oh, word. Like, everything looked like it was like, oh, shit.
It's like, let me put that in the old repository for next time.
But yeah, it's hard to build that repository in top 8 of the bracket, right? So good stuff to Swordcom. You are, unfortunately, go out there in the big 5th place, but we're going to move in to our winners finals match. This is going to be 3rd place. That was game, Sig. Sorry, not 3rd place. We're going to be going into our winners finals match of the night. This will determine who is going to be cruising on into big old grands, who's going to drop down to losers. Going to be against Zile, Order, Jaboss. And I feel like for Zile, this is going to be, do you have Axel matchup experience? You're talking about like Jubei being a knowledge check. Let's be real. I know he's your boy. Axel's a big fat knowledge check. Like, he absolutely is.
I would like to plead the 5th. Fundamentals only, absolutely no gimmicks, no tricks.
Yeah, right.
You're a fundamentals character, you just have to outsmart the opponent.
Jaboss is 100% also like a, they're like a shark. They get activated by smelling blood in the water, where like they will hit you from full screen and go, does command grab work here? And if you get hit by command grab, right, they're just going rabid. Like, it just makes them start going insane. So, I mean, a lot of this is going to be how do you defend against that, knowing that this is an opponent where if they smell a weakness, boy, are they going to do it 500 things.
I think we also saw Jaboss having a really good understanding of, like, what is the opponent going to try to do to get past Axel zoning. So, like, we saw those situations where Eno is just, like, dash blocking. Jaboss was ready, like, okay, I'll just throw you. Like, that's the next important step as Axel. Not only do you have to be able to present problems for your opponent to have to get around and get in on you, but you have to have answers for whatever their answers are going to be. So I've been very impressed so far by what we've seen today.
Between this and the biking thing, let's rename him the JM Cap. I'm so sorry. I'm, you know.
They have a point. They have a bit of a point.
That would be sick, because that would imply your Twitter handle is @Cap. And that would be a really good Twitter handle.
That would be. I'm sure there's about 10 million people who are scheming on @Cap as soon as the bots notify them that it's available.
Yeah, right.
You know what's funny is JMCrofts is taken on Twitter @JMCrofts. Some guy with 0 followers.
Really? I'm surprised. Like, I was shocked you had Crofts. Like, I'm like, that's a pretty.
That's because JMCrofts was taken. Yeah.
Solid Bones, all one word, is also taken.
Oh, you gotta.
By some guy who hasn't tweeted in a billion years. Winners finals of the night, everybody. This is going to be first to 3. Order, Jaboss going up against Zile. Good old Axel Biken action. Biken, a character that JMCrofts refuses to believe exists, but here they are.
Now, explain to me. So this is Biken?
Is it?
This is. She's in Guilty Gear Strive. I thought that this was a Guilty Gear Xrd exclusive.
Bro, if somebody said that she was an Xrd exclusive, I would just knee them in the chest. Like, that makes me unmitigatedly angry for some reason.
Well, to be fair, she doesn't look like this in ACR.
True.
I don't know what
honest,
you're
it might as
exactly
well be a
referring to,
different
Crofts. I may have to ask you to clarify on Twitter. But oh
Moving
wow,
on,
actually let the
immediately
explosion.
cornering himself again is Jaboss. We saw this worked out so well before. You may as well just see. And what I would do is I would escape the corner there, but Jaboss is too much of a Chad for that.
So what's spooky about this, though, like on a basic level, right, in terms of Zile doesn't have to know the matchup to know this, her JS is going to make it tricky to do any Renson shenanigans. You can't freaking get the call back fast enough to hit her if she's trying to JS you, right? Like, also good song choice. I'm a big fan. Plus frames?
I really like the FD there to try to get some space, but not enough space. Zile is all over Jaboss right now.
Chase down. Jaboss trying to mash out of that, but no, that is so plus, dude. If she does behind the backboard like that when you're tied up, you're in jail.
Yeah, and something that I've definitely felt about this matchup is like, you know, Axel, there are a lot of ranges where you don't really expect to have to worry about the opponent's pokes because you're just used to outranging everybody, but Vikin's pokes are kind of stupid, man. This character can reach you from so far.
They're really good. Biken's pokes are extremely good. And I mean, but most importantly in this matchup is just like Biken's mix is so strong that if she hits you, like if she actually manages to get a good knockdown against Axel, right, that can be her win condition. Good job not getting hit by the propeller. I feel like everybody in top 8 of any bracket, the propeller comes out, they just walk into it and get hit.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can jump it.
And you're seeing Jaboss is trying to adapt by, like, they did Renson, and then they called back the chain immediately. But once you start doing that, didn't get the full moon, so that's not going to kill. We're back to neutral. Gunshot. I'm expecting a gunshot.
That 5P was so ballsy.
There it is. Ooh, a little too high up, though. She doesn't angle it all the way.
6K.
Oh, that was a bad button choice by Jaboss. Meter to extend, and yeah, caught in the big 2D animation. I feel like if that was 2K, that could have potentially worked, but it was 2D. I wonder if they, like, missed the 2K.
Right, like press it during block stun. Who's to say? But Jaboss looking untouchable up until now.
Yeah.
Possibly having met their match here.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, they're looking... Zile looks pretty comfortable. Again, I think, though, there are... Axel... Frankly, I think can get away with people not knowing his stuff quite often if you just don't have a lot of Axel experience. But like I was saying earlier, Biken's got like a lot of sledgehammer options that will hit Axel whether or not she really knows the matchup, right? Like it's just shit you have to be worried about.
Listen, when you got a hammer, every Axel looks like a nail, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly, right? Yeah, okay, but there, managed to get the 5P out, but that was pretty much it. Like that's not going to deter Zile. Big sneaky 2H.
Oh, that was such a good combo too. What the heck? That was
I feel
way
like
more hits than looked like should have been possible.
Zile's been going for Escabari more than like any Biken I've ever seen. Maybe it's just also to keep Axel specifically tied up.
Right, can't go full screen if you're tied to me, bro.
This time gets the full moon super. He would have died regardless. Bada bing, bada boom. Also, Whiskey, you ask if that kind of Yo Johnson is plus. Yo Johnson is almost always plus if Biken does it low enough to the ground. Like, if she does it descending, it is probably plus.
This is match point here.
No, it isn't. It's first 3.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but Jaboss.
That's like my shtick is getting ahead of myself. Oh, the combo off the... Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Jaboss, unfortunately, has not been able to represent the options to really deter Zile, right, from just flinging in at Mach 9. Like, Zile is kind of just going ham, and it's like these little hits that Jaboss is getting off are not enough to stop them from holding 6, right? Like,
yeah, Miley Cyrus is coming in on the wrecking ball. The walls are coming down.
I just heard...
have to stop this?
I heard a reference to that this morning, and I was like, what an old reference. And now I'm going to say the same thing to you. That feels like an ancient time. That is...
What's that thing where, like, you hear something for the first time, and then you hear it, like, again later that day? There's a name for that phenomenon.
I actually don't know.
The Bader Meinhof phenomenon. All right, anyway, let's get...
Let's not talk anymore about bait. We got Order Jaboss here against Zile once again, but it's currently 2-0 on Zile's side. Will they get a little bit more Yo Johnson setups? That JS actually whiffed. I think Axel went under it with 2K, which is really funny.
All right, we're trying to set up a little bit of mistime on the meaty there. Oh, 5P. Hold it down. And yeah, now we're seeing like Rensen no follow-up, like Yankee no brim. Like,
Bro, he grabbed her toes. She was so far away. I can't believe that air grab worked.
oh, yeah. Rensen
Oh no! Disaster! Disaster!
Oh, not where you wanna
Disaster!
be.
What did you try to hit? He didn't have any meter. There couldn't have been a real reversal. They just hit a button and they died.
All right, now we're gonna call this match point. Jaboss. Looking like Jaboss is making some adjustments, but is it too little too late here as Zile is just going ham once again?
I'm telling you, dude, unfortunately, it's like the sickle call, if the Rensen missed, it's already too late. Viking is upon ye. Woe be on ye.
Okay, but we got the... Whoa, that time getting hit by the spinner.
You're dead. That's
Sir?
going to be night-night,
Sir?
the first parry. No, not quite dead.
Someone
up.
getting ahead of themselves here?
Commentary curse.
Oh, no, the drop.
Threw an extra 50 meter in the garbage for no reason. Jaboss has got so little life.
Oh my gosh, that was a good block there on the 2H. Oh, the trade. You
Bro.
hate to see it.
The trade. I can't believe that didn't kill, but Zile is going to move on 3-0 over Jaboss. Jaboss is going to drop down to the loser's side of the bracket. They may get the comeback. Good stuff. Zile was looking so clean. It just felt like Jaboss was so limited on options to get out of it. And like that, unfortunately, I think that one bad call of Jaboss being like, gonna mash on this whack okie and then just getting exploded was just unfortunate.
Yeah, and I also, you know, in Jaboss's, in defense, I would say that as it went on, it seemed like Jaboss was figuring it out more and more, like starting to find the, you know, the things that they were going for that were, you know, kind of getting Axel killed. So if we do see that double jeopardy, that grand final situation, I would like to see it because I think Jaboss was maybe starting to adapt.
I think they were too. So we will see if they can make the comeback here. But next up is going to be crowd favorite here live. Crouching Idiot fighting for their life to try to get into this top 3 up against Jack Bridget. Now, an interesting matchup, right? You're talking about how like you don't like fighting Chip as Axel. I wonder if some Bridget players kind of feel the same woes where it's just like, bro, he's just flying at me. How am I supposed to hit a button?
You want to keep them at arm's length, but Chip doesn't like to be kept away. You know, he's just gonna, if you like even whiff an attack, Chip can just like run in and punish you from so far. So it can be really scary with these ranged characters.
Let us see. Crouching Idiot versus Jack. As a reminder, this will only be first at 2. Scythe Mark, I like how you misspelled crouching as crunching idiot, which is making me laugh really hard. Good old crunching idiot.
He's crunching and munching, taking a bite out of the controller here.
Fighting for their life to get into that big top 3. Jack, again, playing the brisket, playing the one good Bridget color, I agree.
All
Down
right,
inside us.
Let's go. Ooh, whiffing buttons already. I'm already scared.
But I like the patience there from Crouching Idiot at the start, right? They were just kind of walking back a little bit, wanted to get out of the range of the Bridget normals, but here getting clipped. Like, I feel like against Chip, like, suddenly Bridget damage off of a lot of shit is looking really good.
Yeah.
And we're seeing immediately the Starship there trying to shut down that pressure. That is a tool that Axel don't have.
Nice. Air throw, got the corner positioning as well. Backdash, probably a DP bait there, I'm guessing.
The good old DLC character 2K.
The yo-yo continuation combo, not quite enough to kill here.
Actually whiffed and hit by the high. Oh, that setup was so weird. I don't even know Jack intended that.
I think Jack was like, okay, there's no way that he gets hit by this first hit, so I'm going to have to put in another mix-up, and now Crouching Idiot just got hit.
Again, another Starship, which, I mean, isn't that much damage, so like, I feel like for Crouching, that shouldn't be a deterrent on anything, right?
Wow, the 6B going through the poke there. Craziness.
A little bit of the dust on the skirt actually hitting Crouching Idiot there. They thought they were out of range. Punished.
Ooh, we got shimmies, we got movement, we got moving and grooving. Bridget going low there, good block. But bursting just to try to get out of the situation. Big counter hit with the reset with the overhead as well. We've seen that a bunch from Crouching Idiot.
We have a little bit of life on the table here for Jack, but I mean, you are back to neutral against Bridget. Actually gonna burst is Jack. Will it work out?
Oh, we know that bear can make miracles happen.
No, I don't think that full screen BRC was on purpose. Oh, they're trying to zone.
Chip going into keep away mode.
That was the most desperate shurikens I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
Just get the hell away from me, dude.
All right, game 1. Going to Jack with the Bridget, man. The Bridget.
Going to big game 1, Crouching Idiot. Gonna have to win 2 in a row. In order to make it into that vaulted top 3, can they do it?
Wow, and Jack going in as well. Not even trying to take a defensive stance here, just rushing Chip down, getting that corner immediately.
That's the first.
Another
It's the first time that like Alpha Blade straight down actually kind of worked out for Crouching Idiot. I feel like every scramble they've caused like that has just not gone well for them. Like they just don't have the range to deal with Bridget running at them there.
Oh, the burst bait. That hurts. This is not how you want to go down.
Not like this. Is Jack gonna skirt on over straight through Crouching Idiot's corpse?
Look at every round is just dash up from Jack. Absolutely no fear. Taking advantage of the fact that Crouching Idiot is playing a little bit reactively.
Ooh! Okay, this time we get a run up 6 feet. Back throw incident. I think Crouching Idiot was maybe trying to hard bait a DP, but oh no! Is this enough? Not quite, but this is guess for tournament life.
Oh, that's so nasty, dude. We've seen Jack has those insane RC mix-ups, man.
Well, everybody, tragedy has struck. Heartbreak has happened for the Crouching Idiot fans. It's me, the Crouching Idiot fans. But Crouching Idiot is going to finish in big 4th place, just outside the money. But GG's to Crouching Idiot. This was a hell of a run tonight. I think it is safe to say, again, every week, Crouching Idiot has been looking stronger, stronger, stronger. It is just a matter of time. Made it all the way here again to big 4th place. Super convincingly. I could be wrong, but I think this is one of the longest winners runs Crouching Idiot has had, which is definitely something to be proud of. But regardless, Jack gonna be grooving on, putting a brisket in top 3, gonna be fighting Order Jaboss. That's gonna be a nasty match, actually. That's gonna be crazy. Dude, I was gonna make a Metal Gear Rising reference, but this bozo wouldn't get it.
It would have gone right over my head, man.
Okay, all of you in chat, every one of us has played Metal Gear Rising, right? I was gonna say, now you're just being nasty. And now we can all go, haha, that's funny. That's a reference.
I get it. Come on, bro.
But this is going to be versus 3. Order Jaboss going up against Jack. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be so nasty. I really don't know how the Axel Bridget matchup goes.
Yeah, me either, to be honest, because I've played both those characters for a bunch of matches, but I haven't really played them against each other.
It's hard to play yourself.
It is. I mean, unless DJ Khaled is in the room, and then that's like your number one concern. Haven't you like not seen Star Wars or something? Is that true?
I only saw like the first couple movies when I was super young, and I don't remember them at all. Yeah, Star Wars references. If it's super mainstream, it goes over my head in general.
Okay, so you're like it would be absurd for anyone in chat to not have played Metal Gear Rising. But you're in a glass house. Okay, anyway.
We're gamers. And speaking of gaming, losers finals, everybody. It's going to be first to 3 here. Jack versus Jaboss. Who do you want to win? Backdashing over. Ow. Now, I feel like this is funny, right? Axel is like, haha, from full screen, I do the pokes. And then he gets hit by a 5H. And he goes, wait a minute.
Speaking of full screen, that full screen burst basically hitting there. But now we got the side switch off. The command throw, the double overhead.
Wow. Absolutely not. Sit down.
That was a soul read right there. Oh, and the
I think they're backdashing. Yeah.
No.
Maybe they thought they had a little bit more time there to get away from it. But Jack is not going to be able to take any more hits. The overhead. Yeah, you don't want the wall snap yet. I love Jack's wall break management. I feel like they never break the wall until it's like about to kill. The double overhead connects. Oh my God, Jack.
Jack is looking so clean right now.
Dude, I cannot. Dude, Jack is straight out here like, yes, like 15 more cc's of vulture blood. Like, they are really the mad scientists of the house.
A mad scientist or like a witch?
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Okay.
Bro, the nastiest mixes are when you hide behind the message box. That an error is occurring.
Did everyone see that or just me? Oh my god. Ooh, the 5P. Wow, that backdash was actually kind of clutch. Getting around the far slash.
Smoked out the air, okay. Ooh, moving on in. I like Jack dash blocking a little bit, but that's going to be a punish. You can't... like, Axel's one of those characters where it's like, hey, if your thing is minus enough, I will shard you 2K2D and your life is going to suck. Like, you cannot, like, take those risks against him.
Whoa, the whiff punish on this 6P in the first mate!
Mamma mia. Not going to kill, though. The super dude, no damage. I knew it did no damage, and I was still surprised.
Oof.
The boss caught flinch, and I wonder if that was essentially a misinput on the super or something, but Jack is going to take one here over Jaboss.
Yeah, Jaboss looking so solid earlier in the tournament, but now we're running into some players that seem like they have a very solid anti-Axel game plan. You know, we saw there from Jack, like, not getting too predictable one way or the other, whether it's going to be the ground approach or the air approach. I like the mix-up that we saw. I like the use of the normals as well. Boss gonna have to find an answer.
I think our two players there, they're just gonna sort something out in the background. I think to make sure that that little connection lost is not indicative of either of their connections. So they're gonna be big. I just realized I'm like all the way to the side of my camera because my monitor is tilted. Like, hi everybody. I didn't mean to be like that. It was not intentional. Oh, a little bit more. Let's show the Street Fighter poster. You've got the Ryu
yeah.
castle. I've got the Street Fighter 2
box. This is like my
art.
most prized possession, straight up.
It's really sick. I'm a huge fan. Like, yeah, like I've got that, and right next to it, I've got the Garfield guy in a frame, but that's slightly off camera.
Who's the Garfield guy?
So, do you know who Lasagna Cat is?
Oh yeah. I love Lasagna Cat.
So, do you know the guy who I can show it a little bit more? Have you seen this video? With the guy talking for 1 hour about the pipe strip comic of Garfield.
Yeah.
So for my birthday, my friend printed one out and he gave it to me to put in a frame. So now it's him. It's specifically him in the part where he says, "And children will have access to the pipe strip." And it's him saying the word access. This is my prized possession.
Oh my god.
Unironically, one of my favorite videos on my YouTube.
Dude, the Lasagna Cat is like an insane channel. Like, to me, the most shocking thing about Lasagna Cat is that like there was like a 10-year gap or whatever, and it just came back like nothing happened. Like,
yeah, right. I'm a huge fan in general of like I just love abstract art, and I feel like Lasagna Cat is like some serious abstract comedy, and I'm just like, I'm such a huge fan of it. Like, anybody who there's a band, one of my favorite bands, some of you might have heard of them, they're called Clowncore. They're going on tour. I think I'm going to try to see them in January. But Clowncore is composed of two guys, and they're both like some of genuinely the best jazz musicians on earth, right? Like, they have, I think one guy actually has like a PhD in like jazz. And what do they use their talents for? And it's like completely shit posting, right? Like they have hit a level of musicality where their last album was composed and performed entirely in the back of a van. Like, they just had like a keyboard like attached to the wall of the van, and they're like playing on that, and they have like a trumpet. It's so good.
That kind of, it reminds me of like Primus or something, where it's like, let's have like some really intense like musicality and then just like write really stupid songs.
Yeah, it's the most, I love when people are just super talented and they're just like, I'm going to be an idiot. Like,
all right, we're trying to sort things out in game.
We're trying to sort things out, so we're big chill. How is everybody doing in chat? I would like to hear from all of you. What are you excited about in fighting games right now? Are you excited for Exerd rollback? Are you excited for Street Fighter 6?
Street Fighter 6 beta in just a few weeks.
It's just a dude, crazy. I forgot to apply for that. I don't know if it's too late. Whoops, my bad. I
applied, but I mean, I'm not saying that I don't think I'll get in, but I will say I don't think I have any sort of secret advantage to getting it. I think if I'm gonna get in, it's gonna be on natural. I don't know if Capcom likes me or appreciates me. I've never like interacted with them in any kind of way. They've never given me access to anything. So
you don't for once your Hollywood JMCrofts license doesn't quite shine.
I'm so used to getting VIP treatment if I'm just like, hey, can I get in this beta? But Capcom, they don't need me.
I was like, Evo was the only time that I was just like, Jesus, I'm really being treated like senior esports over here. That was like so bizarre. Every time there was a line and everybody's like, oh, the line starts here, buddy. And I was like, please.
Guess not. You see, did you have the badge that said like talent on or VIP?
I actually had the all access badge for a while because they ran out of talent badges. But then I wanted a talent badge, so I was like, please give me one. I feel like this is too much power. I don't want to just go wherever.
You can go to the VIP section where they had like separate drinks and snacks.
Dude, that was weird. The Illuminati section. I was like, I'm not
like
fucking with that.
Sony to go there.
Yeah, that was like, seriously, for those of you who don't know, in the very middle of Evo, there was like this mysterious, like, walled off area. And I only found out later it was for like the real VIPs, like for like, actual for real celebrities were allowed in there. Oh, okay, we're back in.
All right. Jaboss and Jack back in it.
Jaboss and Jack, they're just going to do it. Jack is currently up one.
Hopefully we don't need any kind of button jack.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? Okay.
So here's the lore. All of you ready? This is a matchup that's really gonna test the grit of these two players. This is a Florida to Washington matchup. Whew. This is straight up like Seattle or oh my God, U6 Peter from downtown.
Ooh, that is such a good answer to the Rensen follow-up, dashing up from like nearly full screen. Very impressive matchup knowledge from Jack here.
Go low. Yeah, they've gone high every other time. This time going low because Jaboss has been blocking that successfully. If anything, getting hit by like the additional killing machine. That punished?
Rare footage of that move actually hitting.
Killing machine killed a guy?
What?
That's the nuttiest thing I've ever seen.
Inflammable means flammable?
Yeah, I mean, when Axel misses a command grab, he's kind of like, oh shucks. Ow, yeah.
Again, we're seeing the same punish. Like, it can feel like so easy as Axel. Like, I'm just going to go for this ender every time. But, yeah, it does have pretty long recovery.
Jack has been a big fan of the BRC forward post wall break to kind of get stuff started. I feel like Jaboss has been going for a lot of Abari 2K, which does just...
Once again?
But didn't kill.
Wow.
He had nothing left, dude.
Why do this character's supers do no damage?
It's so funny, dude. The big JS there, the two-hitter. Jack is currently 2-0 over Jaboss. Oh, my God. You know what's so funny is I remember playing Street Fighter 4 and seeing that Ryu's jump medium punch hit 2 times, right?
Oh, yeah.
And being like, how would you block that? It hits twice high. There's no way to block it. You would simply die. And it's like funny that like, no, that in practice, it's not that big of a deal for a variety of reasons. But here it's like, dude, having it a 2-hitting JS is so obnoxious. Like it's actually so difficult to block.
Yeah, I mean, there's some games like I remember Skullgirls, they made it so that if you block the first hit of a multi-hit air normal, you would auto block higher the rest. But this is good old fashioned, no training wheels.
No. Not at all. Wow, yeah, burst. That is like almost the weakness of doing that as Axel is it's like a free burst into straight Oki. Like
it seems like Jaboss is maybe not adapting the way that they need to for this counterplay by Jack. Jack is really punishing the explosion follow-up.
Yeah, explosion has not been working, which, I mean, it's frustrating, right? Because, like, okay, there you got a reel in, but then Bridget's in her range. Like, if you... Nice!
Jump punish.
Oh, okay. They kind of dropped the punish. I thought Jack was going to do the nastiest mix-up I've ever seen in my entire life, but they're just like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, my God, the close slash press. It's
Bro,
now
look,
match point. Are we looking at a no-round brown?
Are we looking at a 6-0? Washington to Florida. Order
This
Jaboss.
is starting to look like a Washington, if you know what I'm talking
Oh
about.
no! JMCrofts spitting.
Holy cow, the stream chat is so supportive of me, but right now Jaboss is trying to support this keep away with a little bit of space control, but Jack has the corner now.
Ooh, a little bit out of range of the yo-yos. Okay, now Jaboss is able to establish a little bit more of this try to run up throw and is going to get exploded for it. A little bit of the old cheeky axle. How did you get over there? What did that happen? Not a punish on the skirt. I think it has variable frame data, right? Depending on like how late in the drift it is hit, it connects. Hey, JMCrofts, can you do me a favor? Can you peep Jaboss's risk? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit scary. You know, it's hard to see that pink meter, but now it's starting to get drained. Ooh, that was so frightening.
It was super frightening. These plus frames from the yo-yo. Rock
Oh,
the
no.
baby! Not quite dead!
The mental stack is full. Jack is gonna take it. No round brown.
Jack is going to take it cruising into grand finals. Jaboss is going to go out at this point in the tournament. And real quick, everybody, you know what we got to do. If you're an old timer, if you're a new timer, rev up your 07s. Jaboss, you had a rapid trajectory of improvement week over week. I think you started and you were like, I just don't want to go 0-2, LOL. Made the big top 8, then placed 4th, and here you are. Big 3rd place. Only losing out to Jack and Zile, who were looking so hot all night for sure. Jaboss, thank you so much for playing. However, you play a zoner, and I morally disagree. So I am going to have to ban you permanently from all future beginner cups, just because I think that is an illegitimate. That sounds mean before I'm even trying to say it. Jaboss, thank you so much for playing. You are going to be banned. Congratulations for placing in the
You
big
couldn't
third.
even be mean as a joke.
That was I was like, that's too
how nice
mean.
of
That's
a
too
guy
much.
Solid Bones is. He can't even roast someone as a bit.
But yeah, thank you so much for playing, Jaboss. Congratulations on being banned. Next up is going to be Jack and Zile. This is going to be Bridget versus Biken. A little bit of a damage difference in this
You
matchup,
might
I
say
feel.
that. So it's kind of crazy. First time we're seeing a Bridget in top 8 of one of these tournaments. Right?
Yes,
That
there was
the
2.
hot info. 2 Bridgets in top 8, and one of them's making top 2. Not too shabby.
Which Jack has played before, so it's not like Jack randomly appeared and was like, that's actually sick. That makes me excited. Nothing against New Blood, but all 3 of our top 3 placers today are like classics. They're like Ben
OGs.
showing up to beginner cups. So it's like wonderful to see them kind of like ripping through like this, right? Doesn't that warm your own heart?
It does. The cockles.
Yeah.
Of my cold, coal-worn heart.
Yeah,
But you know, I'm turning into the Grinch, man. It's gonna go 3 sizes once I
I've
see.
never liked the word cockles. I'm like, please
No,
say
it's-
anything else.
And no one like cockles. You use that word like once a year, and it's always around Christmas time.
I
It's
know,
like,
right?
What isn't a cockle like a type of shellfish? Isn't
I
that a
don't
thing?
know, but regardless, that's my new gamer tag, cockles. I'm sure that'll
The
fly over
cockles?
great. Jack, Bridget, coming from the loser's side of the bracket, going up here again. Zile sitting and big chilling. Dude, Zile's been looking hot tonight. Like,
Yeah.
hot. They have not, I feel
Kind
like,
of
dropped a real significant Biken setup or combo like all damn night. So, I mean, we will see what happens.
All right, and we got the song. Let's go. These players know how to get on my good side. Uh-oh. Oh, but this is not going to be on Bridget's good side if you immediately get in and start causing problems with the jump-ins. And we got the burst out already from Jack.
Plus frames. And I mean, you know, it's kind of a repetition of the story that we saw get with Biken Axel, right? It's like Biken can totally comfortably swing very, very far away. Like at distances where Bridget can kind of be more used to just being in control. Like, no, she is right there and also far slashing, right?
Yeah, and we even saw like an uncombo there with the far slash into 2H. uncombo, but Jet getting opened up all day here, stuck in the corner already. I think you were right. Zile is looking unstoppable.
Zile is, yes, you can 6P bike in JS. The thing that makes it really hard, by my understanding, is just that it hits you so fast. So it's like a lot of times you're not already ready with the upper body invul by the time the JS is already hitting you in the face.
Right, it's kind of like some Sagat jumping heavy kick. Like you stand up to try to anti-air, and then you either get stuck blocking or get hit by it.
Exactly. That's when you go hitbox, baby, and you DP from crouching.
Oh no, the one frame instant anti-air couldn't be me, but now the bear.
We're rocking the baby. Jack able to get quite a bit of damage on the board. That PRC back, I think, was a little unnecessary, maybe, but it's okay. He gets a kill conversion here. It's so scary that at that range, Bridget can just kill you. Like, you don't get doinked by a far slash. You die.
I hope we don't get doinked here. We got Viking setting up the ropes.
Ooh, wow. What a weird combo. You're a weirdo. The toes exposed, bro. That's like, Bikins always just do like 2S, 2H, and it's like, it doesn't combo, woe is me, and it just hits people because it hits low and it hits from so far away.
It do be like that, and Zile do be taking game one. Uh-oh, on winner's side.
Big winner's side. So as a reminder, for those of you who don't know how this works, you just spawned in. You were just born. How's it going? Welcome to the world of the living. In a double elimination bracket, whoever's in winner's side has only got to win 1 first to 3. So Zile, if you're just like a Zile fan, like if you're the Zile's mom and you're just like, let's go Zile, Zile's only got to win 2 more games, and they're in the clear. Meanwhile, Jack has a lot of work to do ahead of them. I never asked to be born, put me back in. Shut up, keep it down. I'm not allowed to laugh on commentary. I have to be very serious.
Yeah, that's against the rules. All right, cornered already.
Hog tying him. Ooh, that was going to be a gnarly dust, dude.
What just happened?
What?
How did that 5S miss? I've done, what? I don't know, what did we just see? Someone clip that. That was the most cursed thing I've ever seen.
Bro, dude, oh no. I feel like for Jack, you got to be able to walk this off. You got to like be like, that was weird. That was dumb. It's okay. Next round.
Bruh. I don't even, okay, DP. Regain your composure.
The unfortunate thing is that as a character, Soul, if he lands 2 heavy DPs, he's like evened up the life, right? But like Bridget is not like that.
Look at this combo though. That was such a good conversion with the yo-yo return.
Okay, Killing Machine just to kind of assert some dominance, but that's like all you get off it. Nice 6P! You did see the JS got 6P'd. Oh no. Burst try to keep this round.
Yeah, Jack needs to make this round happen. So much meter to work with. Oh, we're moving and grooving. Skirt.
Bro, put that thing in first gear. Oh, that was a big whiff. That wasn't a punish to low.
There's that mix that we've seen so effective.
The mad scientist, Jack.
Yeah, you got to get out of the laboratory and into this match here.
Ooh, big 6K. That's massive for biking, dude. Oh, no. Jack already mostly dead. Zile's got 50 bucks.
Meter advantage, burst advantage.
That was actually so scary because she IB'd the Sonic the Hedgehog roll.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Jack.
Wait a minute. Jack's cooking. Not going to be able to super or anything. Oh, no. Actually got tech off the wall. High.
Goes high this time. That's so crazy. Not able to kill, though.
Zile's got 100 meter. You got to be worried about getting shot. You got to be so concerned.
Yeah. Watch out for the glicky.
Plus frames? Good. No, that was beautiful. Just backing up and being like, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. You're going to try to 2H. You're going to try to Kabari. You're going to try to get the whole party started. And they said, absolutely not. The full screen foozies.
How did Jack turn that round around? That was insane. Turn that game around.
Did you see Jack, by the way, towards the end there? They just threw the yo-yo out, and then when they were just jamming.
Yeah.
Full screen groove, and they weren't even holding back.
Just
no fear.
Just yo-yo YOLO. You only yo-yo once. That's what it stands for.
That's all yo-yoers. They all live by that creed.
True. True. All right, we're back fighting on the stage from Dark Souls 2. You guys remember that part?
I don't like Dark Souls 2.
Okay, the hot takes. Wait,
How is that a hot take?
No,
That's like a
nobody
cold
likes
take.
Nobody likes Dark Souls 2.
All the Dark Souls 2. Oh, no. The big parry attempt going to get smoked. Jack is cooking right now, everybody.
The teddy bear coming in, joining the party. Yeah, I mean, was this like a lightning fast adaptation from Jack? I mean, I'm blown away.
Putting out the mix. Oh, God. Oh, no, dude. That is so much damage.
Oh, my God. Just repeated knockdown
Dead?
setups here.
No, that
Nothing
should have been
fancy.
sword.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, Jack
turned
loves
into
the
the college
post-wall
humor
break
guy
DRC.
again. Who is...
What a bombo.
Okay, listen to them. The gat. Wait, no, the moonslag.
No! No way, dude!
Come on. Come on.
No!
Let's just mentally recover. Pretend that didn't happen. Look, we're back in it. Everything's
It's
fine.
all good. You're hitting her again. Just keep hitting her. That is not how I expected that to go. Wow. Okay. Just empty jump 2D.
Nice 6P. Got the corner now. Got 50 meter. I know we're going to see some mix. Yes, indeed. And even confirming off block into the command throw. What's the mix now? Good blocks from Zile, but the RC to keep it going. The throw into the corner.
Oh my God, dude. The Biken pressure. Or the Biken is being pressured. Wait, that's a whip punish.
Ooh, that backdash was clutch too. Jack is playing like a crazy person right now.
Dude, Jack. Yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy that Jack, it was like layers on layers of mix-ups, right? Like they did the fast RC high before. This time they did the fast RC low, and they actually blocked it, and they just immediately reacted to it being blocked, wanted to rock the baby. And then the next time spent the RC, and just kind of to keep it weird, oh, sorry, Jack is up too. Didn't even do the fast RC mix, just did slow RC into some more stuff, because it's like, how do I defend against this? That was like 40 different options. Like,
yeah, but Zile's coming back here with a vengeance, trying to put this away without a bracket reset.
okay, Gozanson, you're in. Kabari.
Just DP through it. Who cares?
You know, if they didn't want me to use it, they wouldn't have given me the move.
That's what I'm saying. If God didn't want us to fly, he wouldn't have given us wings to DP with.
Exactly. I mean, that being said, Zile has not had a successful parry, so their defensive options are not being represented. But you don't need it if you just kill them from downtown with the sword wall break super.
Yeah, we don't need defense here. We're playing Guilty Gear Strive. Ooh,
That
nice.
Bridget 6P goes into those classes of 6Ps that just tend to hit people on the ground. Like, because it's just so involved. Oh my God, help the pressure.
Big meter here for Jack as well, and gonna use it for this combo, trying to keep safe against a burst here.
Zile, not
my
even giving
God.
it to him. Zile's just like, you know what? Maybe they had just... wait, sorry, that wasn't the last one. I miscounted the rounds. Okay, so that makes sense. Zile's just going to hold on to it.
Yeah, Zile saving burst, yeah. Another DP, but that just does like no damage, and another huge backdash.
It does no damage, but I mean, she obviously gets phenomenal Oki off of it. I feel like that's a big hallmark of anime games versus like Street Fighter, is DPs give you Giga Oki.
Hey man, I play T-Hawk in Super Turbo, and
Oh, you get Giga Oki. You don't get Oki,
DP.
you get the infinite.
Yeah, he gets whatever he wants.
Oh, the falling overhead, bro! Oh my God, wall break. Is the bracket going to be reset?
Oh! Too far to burst, backdashing it.
Oh! What?
That's a huge counter. But it's not gonna matter. 6P, the bracket's reset.
The bracket is reset, dude. Just like that. Jack is going to knock Zile down as the losers. Okay, if you're Zile here, got to walk it off, right? You got to be like, all right.
shake up the Etch-a-Sketch.
Gotta shake up.
That's everything that just happened is gone. That's all
Gone.
in the past.
Irrelevant information. Information discarded. Move on in. Okay. Going to be one last first to 3 tonight, everybody. Who do you want to win? Are you a Jack fan or are you a Zile fan? Because I think this is either one of them could do it. But a grand finals of a Biken and a Bridget, huh? Cool.
Two characters that you don't see every day. Am I right, chat? Anyone got my back on this one?
I get, I believe they did a popularity poll from each region, and Bacon was at the bottom.
Cookie Monster. I didn't expect that. All right, we got the burst being spent. Right off
That hit from that far?
the yo-yo is on screen. You gotta watch out. Corner positioning.
The
Kind of a
BRC
bad
forward
spot for
grow
Bridget.
stuff.
I'm kind of expecting a DP anytime now.
Was that dust just out of range or something? I think Jack
Yeah, I
was holding
think so.
back.
Oh my god. We're canceling into teddy bears on hit. Let's go. Ooh, there's the DP.
That was an attempted parry, but they just barely delayed the 5H, so it was not a consideration. Jack has not stopped cooking. The heat on the oven has not been turned off, Crofts.
No, we got the gas range right here because this play is looking like gas right now.
Bro, that was a lot of damage for a random pickup.
Yeah, I mean, Bridget, not the most damaging character, but it adds up.
Meanwhile, Bacon.
Meanwhile, Bacon just doing a casual 50% and about to do a casual 50% more. Not quite.
Yeah, almost dead. Bridges has got a little bit more. Again, the BRC forward has been the classic for Jack. It has really been working. People have not had many answers to it. Can Zile find the last little bit?
What an unfortunate trade.
I think that was that a 6P that traded there? Something?
I
don't know
thought
what
it
you
was
hit.
a 5S.
Might have been a 5S. Plus frames on the Johnson.
Oh, that was some tricky mix.
Okay, that was far slash. I wasn't quite sure. Look, in my defense, the camera panned to just show me Bridget's back, and I was just like, I can't see.
Rare footage of JM being right about something.
Wow.
Feels good, man. All right,
You're right
setting up
about plenty of stuff, Crofts.
Not about this game. Setting up Tatami, guys.
Was she doing something?
I'm pretty sure that's hitting.
Dead? Ouchies. Okay, signs of life. Zile took that last reset personally. Yeah, now you can say in your change your tag at JM Correct. I agree.
JM correct.
You don't have to be JM Cap anymore.
Well, I'm sure I'll come up with something by the end of the stream that'll regain my title as JM Cap.
All right, 1-0 Zile. I think they did it. I think they managed to shake off the Etch-a-Sketch. Reset.
But we've
Recalibrate.
seen that Jack has the ability to adapt very effectively. So can we see the reverse adaptation? Look at that 5S though. That was an insane anti-hit. Oh my god, we are playing footsies right now. The far run up throw? Is that Kai?
Yeah, is this Bridget or is this Kai? I mean, they're both blondes, but I didn't think they can both run up throw. Oh, this is scary. Risk is so cranked. This is going to do some brisket damage. Yeah.
Oh my god, the whiff punny too.
Dude, Zile's getting kind of zoned right now.
No kidding, using those 5S normals, but forced to burst right back. You're throwing out the super.
I feel like Killing Machine is a fun way to use 50 meter, but rarely is instantly very profitable. But that being said, they
okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe we shouldn't be like saying, I wouldn't have done that right as Jack wins. But yeah, we've seen Jack so effective at using 50 meter for that ridiculous RC mix off the skirt. So
yeah, but maybe they are just a little more scared about approaching with the skirt against Biken, just because Biken players, they're kind of like playing on a dive kick controller, one button's S, one button's H, and they're just hitting it, right? They're just bongoing.
Not the DK bongos.
Yeah, so like you have to assume the screen is just polluted with sword at any given time. But as we say that, here's a skirt that's high. Didn't get quite the full conversion off of it.
Oh, 6B.
Oh
my
my
god, in the burst bait.
Bro, don't walk the dog on him. Don't walk the dog on him like this.
No,
Jack. Brutal.
Viking just got dog walked.
Did you
It's
see
1-1.
that? Did y'all see that? That they were like, you're going to burst. And they straight started walking back. Did the old winging it down. Block on the burst.
Casual. Light work.
Brutal. Yes, I agree. Clap on the Donkey Kong bongo should be parry. That's how that should work.
Oh, that would be so sick. Yeah, I always cheated. I would tap the mic. That's how I played Donkey Kong.
Oh no, a dirty cheater.
I know. I would tap the mic. I wasn't clapping.
So if you've never seen it before, if you look up what the Steel Battalion controller looked like, it is like this massive, like, has 40 different switches and buttons on it. I've always wanted to have at least a part of it on a fight stick because the eject button is underneath a little glass case that you have to flip up.
Dude,
and I've always wanted to map burst to that. Like, you have to, like, flip up and burst.
The Potemkin battle station, have you seen that one? That one has, like, the flip-up, like, Top Gun, like, missile.
Oh, dang. I don't think... Okay, you're going to have to show me that later. But hold up real quick. Zile got the big wall break right now. Has done so much damage already. Try to do their own BRC forward, but it's like that one frame of walking back from Jack was enough to put them out of BRC range.
It's kind of crazy how back and forth this is. Like, as soon as I'm like, okay, it's over, like, clearly one player has it figured out, the other player just comes right back.
Launching at him with the big 6K. Again, a huge amount of damage. Zile looking quite in the lead.
Ooh, nice backdash. We've seen, like, backdash as sort of like a get-out of mix-up tool has been so effective for both players so far.
No, that's not the... Oh, my God. Zile, you better thank your lucky stars that that scramble happened to come out in your favor. Because, yeah, you can't use gun like that. If you shoot gun when they're under you, Biken just shrugs and fires off in a random direction. Like, but managing to come down with the JS, I can't believe it.
I did not know that she was going to have air actions. I didn't know that's how that worked. I thought you had to block.
Bro, it's like, are we playing, like, Brawl out here where everyone after their up B can, like, still just keep swinging and do whatever they want?
You lost me on that one, Bones.
Damn it!
You finally went too far on the references.
This guy didn't play Brawl! Make fun of him!
Wait a minute, this guy's not a smasher at all. All right. First, already down for Jack, and reminder that this is tournament game for Zile, so every round is really, really going to matter for Jack here.
Yeah, Jack is going to want to have to get early footing, obviously, as much as they want. Ooh, oh my God, just swinging after that PRC, finding the counter hit. YRC to try to get something back, but obviously when you YRC, you don't build any meter for quite a while. The butt? I think it's the first time we've seen butt into yo-yo come out.
Oh my God, the footsies? You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
I can't believe Jack managed to footsies and fundamentals their way out of that one. They built like no meter ever.
That round was looking so lost.
It was looking like a foregone conclusion. Scoop.
Throw into the corner. What's next from Jack here?
Yo-yo just kind of connects. Zile is getting completely shut out right now. It feels like they don't know what the defensive call is. They tried a 6P. Wrong answer, kid. There was a 2S coming.
Nothing personal, kid.
Okay. You're in, but what can you make of it? You find the hit. No, I think they missed the air dash.
Yeah, slight missed input there, but this is really bad for Jack here.
This is a grip advantage. I didn't see what the risk was before this, so they'll probably be just fine. But, I mean, this is a throw kills, right? Like,
yeah. Ooh,
chillin'?
We're just shimmying?
Chillin'? You had Oki. Garfield. You had Oki. What?
You lost me on that one, Zile, but I still believe.
Is she going to build 100 meter? Oh my God.
What were you pressing?
Doesn't matter. Didn't matter what they were pressing. Zile is now on tournament point. I feel like the nerves / just the sheer amount of time they've been playing is getting to them at this point. They're both like just
Yeah, this is definitely one of those, like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 4 Solid Snake versus Ocelot on top of the, you know, this is the grand finale.
They're starting to just hug each other.
They're taking the gloves off. This is just...
Zile is totally in the lead right now, but now they get scooped. Okay, can Jack run this back? Are we dumb? Are we wrong? Does Jack have more in the tank than we think? Maybe they do. Maybe they do, Crofts.
It's available, but yeah, not going to be able to kill here. Zile going for the backdash. We're firing.
Firing just to try to get some sort of screen dominance. Zile actually pretty close at negative. Killing machine.
Immediate burst on
They're both just throwing meter at each other from full screen. Gets the Ozanton hit. It's not enough. She's a little too far. No, you actually got negative. She lost her bullets. She dropped them. You are behind. Oh my God. That's how it ends. It ends with Zile getting negative penalty. And then Just smashing.
Everything's fine.
Oh my god, dude, that's
Everything's
crazy. I don't think I've ever actually seen in a tournament match somebody get negative penalty. I've seen them get close. I don't think I've ever actually seen them get it.
That was the negative penalty gambit. You give yourself negative penalty, so they go, okay, it's time. It's my time. And then you just snatch the turn back. That's the gambit.
That's
perfectly executed.
I can't believe that the gambler's gambit worked. That was crazy. Yes, that was 3-1. Zile is going to be your champion of the night, everybody. That was an absolutely great tournament. That was a really, really fun time. Really quick, JMCrofts, before I let you go, you know what we got to do. You know what we got to do. Everybody, please bust out your 0-7s because Jack was absolutely cooking in tonight's bracket. They bulldozed through so many strong opponents. They got dropped to losers, for the record, almost instantly. They had to run back this entire tournament from the losers side. So huge shout outs to Jack slugging this out the whole dang way, making the brisket look so strong and winning the brisket mirror for the record. Managing to get big old second place. Jack, you played really well. In fact, I think you played too well, and I never want to see you again. You are permanently banned. You're not welcome here anymore. First place, Zile. Now, Zile, there's two things that I can say about you. One, watching your growth bracket over bracket has been a remarkable experience. You've been here week over week, it feels like. I don't know how many you've entered, but it feels like a lot. And seeing you actually place the big first place warms my heart. On the other hand, you're a biking player, so get the fuck out. Thank you so much for playing. You are not welcome here any longer, Zile, for taking the big first. Your prize is that you are permanently banned. JMCrofts, you got any last words, anything you want to plug or anything like that for the big chatteroony here?
Let me just reiterate. I'm doing a 12-hour stream this Friday, 10 to 10 Eastern. So hope to see you guys then. We're going to have a lot of fun incentives, and I'm probably going to have to take shots of Malort and eat the last dab hot sauce. So should be fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much again for joining me tonight, Crofts. I'll catch you later, buddy, okay?
My pleasure. Bye, everybody.
Adios. Boom. Another one. Blecker, did you just post a pillowy mounds of mashed potato emote? Is anyone who doesn't have their freaking senior discount gonna get that? Tiny onions. Dude, I can't believe you just did that. That is so funny. Thank you all so much for watching. I have got a different outro for tonight because we were making a lot of Metal Gear Rising jokes. If you can believe it. Let me find it.
No.
Okay. All right. I have the outro. It's going to be a quick one. I'm just going to put it on loop. Can I do that? I can. I'm just going to loop it until I finish all the follow readers. Okay? Okay, everybody, I'm going to go find a raid. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Oh, wait, nope, that's the wrong one. Dang it. I've now spoiled what it is if you know what that is. No, that's not it either. Damn it. Which one is it? Here it is. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to get Rob up on the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and thank all the people who wonderfully followed. I'll have the new bracket up in just a little bit right after the tournament. Then I'm going to go find a raid and shit like that. All right. Y'all ready?
No, I will.
Thank you
not
so
wear
much
that
for the follows to the following people. Argyle, Arc of Tauros, the protagonist, Chocolate Beef, Jin Kitsu, Salty Octo, Dio Dexinic, Limbs Missing, Dead Pup, The Luca J, Cosmic King, Kyoshine, Jarga, Zro6, Micro P1, Crash Course, Not Pichu FGC, Zato, Secretive Crow, B-Pit, Shag, Audigon, It's Mad Flip. ESOG,
I will
Metamorph
not wear that
Fusion,
cat
Trilla Case, Tilsy, Monta Williams, Silver Cure, Spellinors, Macrothumia, Moxie Platinum, Hinata is my bae, Space Cadet Keon, Bleckner, and Dual Citizen X. Thank you all so much for the follows. All right, let's figure out who the hell we're raiding. Let's figure it out. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see, who's playing video games? Obama? Obama don't need a raid. I try to raid people who are, like, not ultra massive if possible. That makes sense. Let's see. Oh, Hawaiian Shirt Man's on? Okay, that's a good consideration. Let me see who's playing Strife. Do-do-do. Adventure's playing. Another VTuber playing. I rated Jinkitsu last week. So I'm going to see if somebody else maybe could use it. And I could raid Jin again. Do I know my co-commentator for next week yet? No. I don't. You know what? I feel like raiding Hawaiian Shirt Man. If you have never watched Hawaiian Shirt Man, for the record, you are missing out on life in general. So I'm going to go throw the big raid to Hawaiian Shirt Man. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will catch you all next time. All right? All y'all be good. Peace.